Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DK64 Randomizer Season 4. We're in Tournament Qualifier number 14 out of 15. 2 qualifiers to go. People are fighting for their last scrap of points. It's a desperate struggle for seeding. Can you get placed just out of the way of a wrecking ball in the top seeds, or are you going to the beta bracket? Where are people at? We got some high quality players today. We'll be seeing them in the brackets for sure. I am Larock. I will be on the mic for you today, and I'm joined by one Verdanash. How you doing?
Hello. My seeding is already locked in and slowly dropping, but at least I'm currently guaranteed for top 32 if Tudos's math is right, which, you know, that's a trusting issue on its own.
As long as nobody totally beefs it. Holy moly, everyone's actually like crazy ready already. This is unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
The race lobby is ready at the top of the hour for the first time like ever. This is unbelievable. Have a look at this. We'll quickly look at the start and make them wait a little bit longer because we're funny like that, haha.
It's funnier if they have to wait, but
the start is insane. The start is crazy.
What is happening?
2 guns.
Shockwave and a gun for a Kong we have, and then one of the better guns in the game in Pineapple.
We got a baby seed. Baby seed.
No. Yeah. And when we're still here 2.5 hours later, I'm just gonna ask them to go back and clip this moment, and so that every time I say the word jet, it can be blamed on the Rock and said. It's easy. It's fine.
You said the word.
I know.
I'm afraid that's these are the laws of the land. You said the word. You shouldn't have said the word. I was. Look, a tactical substitution is in order, but you said it, not me. But the timers are ticking. Let's see what happens. Thank you, Windows Noise. Did not need that. Love that for you, live split. Alright, what's the damage? Oh, I didn't. Audio. Holy moly, what a sync. They're gaming. But I mean, we call this Season 4, but this is just the Season 3 opener. Just do all your shockwave checks, and life is good. Camera, shockwave.
Oh yeah.
Easy as pie.
This is like a Season 3 opener where one of your moves is like Instrument Upgrade 2 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like where like you're like, oh, this sucks. Season 3, why did you give me like a move I can't use? I only have 2 moves. Well, at least those 2 moves are good. Straight up. That's what this is.
Nothing on Cranky. We do have Cranky. We're missing Funky today, but we'll see where he turns up later. The tricky thing with CLOs, you do need to like find a GB or 2 maybe to get into a level. So you kind of need to like, you're almost forced to do the Isles loop to like run around and grab everything. I think you could
also the odds that Shockwave has like some kind of potion that you need to progress in the seed in like when it gives it to you like as a starting move are seriously high. I've been keeping track of this since I got Shockwave things for like the tournament. I'd like to see like, okay, how much time could I save maybe by just being like, well, is it worth like going and doing all the Shockwave stuff when I have like more Shockwaves all at once to do versus like how important is a possible potion I find there? And it's like been over 70%. It has been ridiculous amounts of time where like one of the shockwave patches that you find is just a required shockwave.
Well, I bet if you run the numbers.
Not this time around.
I bet if you run the numbers, starting the shockwave probably like multiplies the number of checks you have available by like 1.2, 1.5 even. Like you go from like how many spheres yours like what could we do in Forest? There's probably like maybe like 10 checks.
There's 2 more here.
There's like 10 checks maybe you can do in Forest, but like adding 3 more dirt patches or 4 more dirt patches is like a huge multiplier. So like the odds that something good ends up on one of those dirt patches is like pretty high because these first checks, they have to have something. We can't just get bricked.
Right. In a seed like this, it's slightly less likely just because obviously we have Peanuts and Pineapple, so those are 2 good moves that could unbrick us. Like Peanuts, for example, gives us access to Daytime Forest and also means you have logical access for Diddy's Metal. So like that's like checks that are opened up by Peanuts just on its own already. So there is some availability that's isn't there in other seeds maybe, but also like the start's just incredible.
We are just loaded. We're just overloaded on information right now.
DH5, so, interesting.
Pretty solid key 5 hint. Caves, Helm, Lobbies. I don't think there's a ton we can do there at the moment. If we get a bunch of D moves, we can do like Caves Lobby, but we would need like a Kong or something. Speaking of Kongs, we know Tiny's bought in Factory. We have no idea where Factory is. We'll just have to wait and see. And we also got Funky has a potion in Forest for DK, and he's an Aztec, and Funky's an Aztec somewhere, so we're well off of that potion. Remains to be seen.
One of the good things about seeing Funky and Aztec is that because we have Pineapple, there's and also Peanut, a lot of locked Aztec checks are opened up. I mean, there's just so many behind those two guns. Like Diddy Metal, the 5-door, one of two of them gives you into Tiny Temple, Chunky Metal, 4 checks between 5-door Temple and the vases, although vases are not exactly logic yet. Like it's just a lot of checks for those two guns in particular in Aztec.
All right, here we go, Dark Rafters time. I actually saw MegaPaul doing this at the start. Before the seed started, he had to stream up. He was running through Dark Rafters blind, but it's time. We got to do it. You got Diddy, you got Exus. It's just time to give it a swing or two. You got a gun too. The gun helps a lot. Shockwave helps a lot.
Yeah. A gun like Pineapple or Peanut that like make a little light glare when they flash is like really helpful.
Very nice. Looks like he's got it. Perfect.
Yep.
Anything interesting on the ferry, maybe?
There he is.
It's funny, he's having a harder time dying than anything else here. Some GBs, but 2 GBs is nothing to sneeze at this early. That's a nice buffer. That helps a lot with B-lockers.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're ever gonna be mad about it, because, like, you know, that took maybe, like, what, 45 seconds to be able to, you know, get the flip up, and then go across the thing, and then get the picture and actually die. All of it together, not a huge issue. Hey, it's the coin!
Wow. We got our Nintendo coin. Well, we saw it. I don't think anyone's getting it. We got a rainbow coin in Dark Rafters. Love that. Or, not Dark Rafters, the attic. No sold on the winch. So it goes. Did he actually do the tag in Lanky Attic? He's crazy. Why would you do that tag? Oh my god, please stop. You're freaking me out, man. I gotta go fast, I guess.
Wait, hold on. What is it about the tag in Diddy Attic?
Yeah, if you tag after slamming the switch in Diddy Attic, that's like the single most common crash point that is yet to be resolved. It's like the most. It's the most mysterious one. Like if you slam the switch like that and then tag like that, if you do exactly that, that's the highest chance you have to crash anywhere in this randomizer right now.
What the heck? Okay, all right.
Don't do that. Right. Just wait. It's fine. There's no rush. They both did it, but they both got away with it. So it's our lucky day. Life is good. The quest to go fast knows no bounds. They're tempting fate just because they gotta go. And they finish up in the mills at about the same time. Oh well.
MegaPaul's gonna go up this mushroom and try to shoot the balloon over the fence.
I just blinked and Generic flew through Dark Rafters, so that's hype. Too busy crashing out over crashing out.
Hey, nice shot, Mega.
Funny how that works.
Nice shot, Paul.
Alright, a little more info back here. Kasplat, what do we got cooking here? Probably gonna end up climbing the mushroom, get some info and just a bunch of other stuff, so. We doing our forest chores. Got our slam hint early, that's a little awkward. Forest and caves?
Dude, slam hint early like that always scares me. It makes me feel like we definitely need one to see. Like
yeah. If you have access to a level with the slam hint, it's like, alright, it's gonna turn up and it's gonna get me. Where is it? Just come on, where's the slam?
Yeah.
We did see a potion on the worm. The worm has a potion, so maybe that's our slam. Maybe that's something else we need. Something to just kind of keep in the back of your mind, is if we're waiting for like barrels and hunky. But in the meantime,
a little bit of time-space difference between these two runners here is mostly just that MegaPaul was more thorough getting Diddy bananas. He ended up trying to shoot 2 balloons, one in the winch attic area, and then one over top of the hit door area by Snide after climbing. And so, yeah, no, 100% Peanuts makes Diddy Metal logical here, because you just make it day and then shoot, or you just shoot the one in the attic, either way. But he's at 43, so the 7 that are in the middle of the mushroom are all he needs. It's a question of whether, if he did all of that to get those particular ones, whether he continues to climb the mushroom past that area, right?
Interesting pickup here on Cranky. Key 7?
Key 7.
Doesn't do anything. We're not really doing anything with key 7 right now. We're still looking for a key that gets us access to more levels, or maybe our level 3, which we have access to right now. Maybe that's accessible.
On the other hand, key 7 being in an early shop like this does remove one of the possible pain points. So the thing about CLO is that like eventually you do have to find your level keys, and the game will start feeding you items and things, and you can kind of follow like the logic of what the game wants you to do progressing forward to get all those items, right?
You kind of like vibe out a route, right? It's like, okay, I got this item that kind of led me to this level, which gave me enough GBs to like make this level accessible, so maybe my next point of progression is in here. You can kind of sort of read into it a little bit. Sometimes it burns you for doing that, but you can kind of read into it.
Yeah, key 3 and 7, however, no such luck. They can easily just go and decide to lock themselves. So it is always nice to see one of those two show up.
Oh well, there's key 4. Okay, great.
There's key 4. Okay.
Simple as that.
If I'm MegaPaul, I might even consider just going up and killing the mid spot and then just bailing.
It's tempting. I imagine a lot of people will do it. We got a sizable lobby this morning. We got 28 people in here. They're all fighting for jockeying for position in this Season 4 tournament. If you leave, you're leaving a hint on the table. I think MegaPaul would be leaving a medal on the table. Oh no, he already has Didium's medal. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he has it already.
And Generic gets the medal here. All right, well, MegaPaul's climbing anyway.
Yeah. Pretty
reasonable. There's 2 checks up here and a door. I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
I can't fault anyone for making the choice, but also I feel like I can't fault anyone for making the other choice either, I think.
It feels safer to do
a long climb for 2 checks and a hint is, it's not bad, but I think also there's a potential that you just go to another level and get told what you need to get told, and if you need to come back for that hint, you can come back for that hint. Maybe you come back with Rocket Barrel. Maybe you just come back with other Kongs who can do things in Forest, right? Like, I think it's just a reasonable flex call, right? Like, sometimes it burns you, sometimes you make the right call, because sometimes you just get a key 4 hint up here and you go, wow, that was a waste of my time, right? Like, so.
I could see in 1v1s somebody skipping this to try and like save a minute. However, if this hint up here is like really good, like if this hint tells you where you get like Donkey, it's like kind of crazy.
Right, exactly.
That's a bit of a gamble.
In a qualifier setting,
hints are premium currency in Season 4 seeds. You gotta be careful when you're throwing them away like this. Or it could just be the TNS and you got owned. So fair enough. He's checking the boss too. All right, well, in for a penny.
See, here's my thing too, right? I thought I was actually basing my call here on the fact that I thought they had both peaked a TNS in the snide one when MegaPaul climbed that mushroom to shoot the balloon, because otherwise you just make it day and then come and shoot the balloon while you check that hint. But if it's not the TNS there, they didn't peak that, then I'm so confused why neither of them decide to do the quick day-night shuffle to check that hint too. Because if that one's a hint, then I'm definitely considering not climbing. Especially, like, here's the thing. In early qualifier, where you really want to just be consistent and build a base of points, I might be like, yeah, I think you always climb. But in this late qualifier, where this is your last chance to put up points in a lobby as stacked as this one, maybe you just, maybe you just skip it and see if that doesn't put you a couple minutes ahead of people and give you that chance for like a high point qualifier to try and put you up those rankings, right?
This is a nice GB though. 5-second arena.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. This is a.
But then again,
this is a very good GB.
you already stole some GBs out of Logic and Dark Rafters. I don't think you're going to be hurting for GBs in any capacity. I mean, this climb was not incredible. You got a couple coins. You got some fast GBs, I suppose. A boss check is some nice peace of mind. It's worth noting we couldn't know if the TNS is up here because we don't have access to the owl tree area for that door.
True.
So.
But you could know it was a 50-50.
Yes. Right. Caves is this level 3, I think? Yeah, this is level 3.
Yes.
We can get in. It gave us info on key 1, which could be our next progressive key. But Caves lobby could well have key 5 too, so something to keep an eye on. If we
could easily see Galleon be Galleon be the level 5 that we got off key 4, and then key 1 get there, right?
Maybe it's Japes, and we're just wrong. Maybe we're just wrong. Get owned. Speaking of get owned, Generic. You can't hit the broadside of a barn, I'm afraid. Unlucky. That's toxic, but it also doesn't really matter because you need Rocket Barrel for that medal anyway, so it's not like Cave's Diddy medal is really pulling anything.
Looks like Paul is going to get the daytime hint here.
All in on info. Wow.
ordering problems here, man. I think if you're gonna do the daytime hit, you do the daytime hit before you climb the mushroom, so you get mushroom choices here. But either way,
I don't think it matters too much.
yeah. Here's my other thought
Tiny
too.
elm.
Ooh, was that tiny lanky?
Yeah.
Tiny lanky? Yes, it was. Lanky then tiny. That's a different order.
And it's your key 4 hint, so it's just useless hint. Guaranteed to find a key 4 hint, so I was gonna turn up somewhere. All right, actual information. Here we go. Also a pretty sizable bit of info. Kind of.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
The donkey shop on Funky is 3-8 Lanky Diddy. So
Yeah,
we know we need Funky in Aztec to see for sure.
It has to be that donkey push, and we haven't seen anything else on 4 shop, so that's a pretty big hint. Given that it's such a good hint, it kind of makes me think that Rocket Barrel is going to turn up pretty soon, or maybe Balloon. Like some logical way to get to that door is going to turn up, I think.
Yeah.
And then Painting Hill Dirt is Way of the Horde. We've got Shockwave, but we don't have like a logical way to get on top of it. We're
Okay,
just like
MegaPaul is doing the play I wanted to talk about. I think when you see that Galleon shop to 1 hint, there's a real value to possibly just coming over here and checking the level 5. See if it's Galleon, see if you can't pull key 1, see if you can't go from key 1, from level 2 after that into Factory, and if you can buy Tiny, you know what I mean? Like,
maybe. Yeah, I think the problem is
where that's accessible.
The big problem with that is you're going to runner on B lockers. It's pretty reasonable for B lockers to get too expensive if you try and like skip an entire level in caves. Like maybe you can get into Galleon, but getting into Factory might be like 14.
Well, I'm not saying you just like go in Galleon, grab the key, and then leave. I think you like farm out Galleon as best you can, right?
Yeah, but you can't
Although
really...
Galleon's not very farmable, right?
Yeah, what are you doing in Galleon? There's just nothing to do. Here we go. This is looking like...
CB's 3 and Diddy.
That could be Rocket Barrel pretty easily. Well, maybe. Actually, can we even do any cave CBs? Cave CBs are all kind of garbage. Ooh.
Guitar would let us do Diddy's one, I'm pretty sure.
No, you always need Rocket Barrel. We still need Rocket Barrel.
Do you? Yeah.
Rocket Barrel would be enough alone, so maybe it's Rocket Barrel that DK buys, and DK is just going to turn up somewhere. Oh, there's a key. Oh, there's our key 1.
It can't be. We have two separate hints to Diddy phase. So whatever item we buy in the shop in Forest helps us get this metal in caves, and we already have peanuts. So that whole path must lead to Rocket Barrel.
Right. Huh. Which means it can't be Caves Diddy Metal. That's kind of nice. So let's look at Caves Lanky Metal instead then.
It could be Balloon to help with Caves Lanky Metal. Did I just see Joey Wheeler? Generic, you memer.
Could be Balloon, could be Grape, could be like Trombone. Ooh, Punch is nice.
Punch is very nice.
That's a Galleon Cranky. Interesting. I have completely forgotten what I called garbage, I'm afraid, so... The question on, care to explain why they're garbage? I don't know, whatever it was garbage. I trust my past self, I forgot. My bad.
Oh, you called the Caves Metals garbage because they are.
Oh yeah,
Caves Metals are brutal.
It is just self-evident. Need I explain more? They have like really ugly requirements and just are generally annoying to get.
So, hey, what did we pull from the caves? Oh no, that was Castle Splat, wasn't it?
Yes.
Castle Splat by Warp 2. Okay.
So, Castle Surrounding. Speaking of Castle, here we go. This is level 2?
Ooh. Yeah, it's level 2. So, no, we're not buying Tiny, but honestly, I think this is the right call from Paul. Like, if you're gonna make the play to try and go and get Key 1 and Galleon and do the whole thing. God!
No, not the rainbow coin. He stole
Here's
it.
my petition. Here's my petition. Do you know the number of times I've played an instrument or shockwave to splat in that location, and then the coin, like that one was gettable. You could have gotten that one if you weren't playing so timid to the edge.
Yeah, I'm gonna say skill
the number of times I've seen a rainbow coin go instant bounce, drop off the side, no chance to get it is unreal.
You know
that and the beam, they both like to drop off.
You know how many times I've said skill issue? You won't believe it. It's the same number. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Brutal. It's rude. Well, that's a lot of key 3 hints. JF to 3 and Lanky.
Oh, I totally missed that. Candy door. What was that?
That was Chunky found by Diddy and Galleon.
Okay. Interesting. Huh. That's really interesting that, okay, so Japes Force lobbies, if we think it's like a Lanky Metal, then you would need to get a lanky move to use in Japes Force lobbies. So like it could be like trombone. Trombone helps you get Lanky's metal, get rocket barrel and Lanky's metal, turn into something good in Japes Force lobbies, maybe like barrels.
What if it's Featherbow?
Could be Feather.
What if it's Featherbow for Forest Lobby and Featherbow for Cave's Tiny Metal?
I missed that one again. He's looking at these too fast. It's crazy.
That was Japes, Diddy, Peanut Tunnel.
Oh.
Way of the Horde.
Makes a lot of sense. I mean, simple as. Just another easy check to get to. Scoop that up. Take a blast in the underground. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Yeah, so it seems like the level pushing feels pretty good. Like, we didn't really get anything out of caves. Like, we didn't get, like, anything at all, actually, out of caves.
Some hints, but honestly, the hints we got out of caves, I don't even really think are that big or important. Like, are you really ever skipping Castle Kasplat by Warp 2?
Well, it's nice to know that that is Way of the Horde if it's something weird. Like, if it's like a monkey port or something, it's like, okay, hang on, that makes you think. Ooh, Chunky's got a
Yeah, but you'll find it again. You'll find it eventually, right?
Well, we're buying
Dungeon
DK and Factory,
well.
which means, oh boy, we gotta keep an eye on that guy.
That means it's probably diving by Warp 2, is my current guess.
Makes a lot of sense. That would put
because
Factory
key
at
five,
like level 4.
Key 5 is our other, yeah, Key 5 is our other, like, locked, nice camera.
Oh,
Paul,
goodbye.
Please.
Minus
and
1
the point's
coin
gone
again.
Believe you me, the urge to instantly hit DNF in that moment right there is so high. I came down here twice to kill Kasplat, and both times the coin fell off the edge. Brother, gone. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this game, bro.
Everybody gets one, and I guess in this case the one is okay. The one is that everybody gets one. It's fine.
That's the one. Oh, dude, he's tilted. He's tilted. I promise you. I promise you, he's tilted.
It's all right. No, now he exits level. He re-enters. He goes back to the rainbow coin.
Paul, no, because don't do it. Because if you fail the third time, you are going to DNF. No.
I'm afraid. There we are. This one, that one's clean. That one's clean.
There we go. He fell to the right side of the Kasplat and forced him into the wall. Okay.
The third rainbow coin is big value. Fourth and fifth, you kind of start losing value, but having just like 15 coins for every Kong you don't even have unlocked yet is so nice. I'm kind of freaking out, actually, about Chunky and Galleon, because I don't know what's going on with,
It's gonna be Diddy's metal, I think.
There's no
Kong.
Kong.
This is diving right here.
Kong diving?
Diving. Duh.
There's no...
What can I say?
There's no Kong's hint yet, which makes it a little bit strange. I guess diving fits the... You can, like, get Galleon Diddy metal, I think, now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Factory is level 4. Because we knew the Key 5 couldn't show up because it's Cave's Helm Lobby, and the Cave's Helm Lobby stuff requires either Chunky for the boulder, or Donkey for the coconut gun, or Rocket Barrel and Guitar, or Chunky again for Punch, or God forbid Helm, but that's not happening. So. Like, it felt like diving had to show up, and we had a waft there, so it felt pretty likely.
Paul's level order feels like it's just, like, perfect right now. Like, it feels like he's going into the right levels at the right time, whereas Generic feels like he's just, like, picked the wrong levels at the wrong instant, and it's just kind of, like, made things a little bit awkward. I think he's back on track going to Castle here. This will kind of get him right his brain. Did
I see arrows on top of Paul's maze to help him identify which direction the maze is going based on after he does the thing? He does. What is this? Where did those come from?
Just like a texture problem. That's hype. Love that. The maze isn't that complicated. You don't really need it that badly. But like, that's weird.
No, but after you do the battle arena, you can get like really disoriented for a couple seconds and be like, where am I?
Yeah, just like don't get disoriented. I don't know what to say. Anyway, that's probably just DK64 being DK64. We'll put Balam on that. Balam. Thank you. Not a DK64 issue? Okay, so it's an emulator issue. That's unfortunate. This game is, we love our emulators, don't we, folks? The emulators do not love DK64, I can tell you that much.
Jabos? Oh my god.
Huh.
Incredible. But yeah, I mean, Honestly, right now, I think I genuinely go to Galleon first and do Diddy's Metal just to see if I can't pull Chunky, and then I run over to Factory. Because if I can pull Chunky, it increases the odds I can get the Kongs in the shops in case it's bought by Chunky or something like that. Given the fact that or alternatively, Chunky could give us key 5, Funky could be an Aztec past key 5 if it was just like a punch lock caves thing, and then we could get Funky for another Kong too. So I think it's very likely that Chunky's just on the Diddy Galleon medal, and that lets us go like get one of the Kongs, either in the shop or to get key 5 to go to Aztec to get Funky. So either way.
Nah, I'm putting Chunky on the Megfish. I don't care what you say. Anyway.
Chunky on the Megfish?
Yep, I said it. I think it's impossible, but I said it.
Currently not possible.
Yeah, it's not even possible, but I didn't ask, so that's cool.
Valid.
It's an interesting question, right? Do you think you can get Chunky before going to Factory, and would that make your Factory clear better? Or do you go to Factory, buy 2 Kongs, and then maybe it makes your Galleon clear better? We don't really have a lot to do with Galleon, I suppose.
Here's the thing, right?
If I had Coconut, it might be tempting to go to Factory first and pick up DK first, but...
Mechfish requires Rocket Barrel. Rocket Barrel's not hinted to Kongs. Can't be that. Top of Lighthouse requires a lot of things, but Rocket Barrel can't be that. We can cheese... Oh my god, it's not Factory.
Whoa.
Okay, you just go to Galleon, get Chunky, get key 5, and then go to Aztec. 4 shots, key 7, yeah. Are we going into Japes first? I guess there are some way of the hordes here.
Nothing wrong with clearing Japes. Yeah, you're gonna get whatever's on painting dirt for sure. Also just GBs. This is nice.
And also the Japes peanut tunnel too.
Yeah, there's a lot to like about Japes. I definitely think this is correct. Question is so then we need key 5 then in order to get Factory. So then key 5 caves.
Key 5.
Caves Helm lobbies.
Caves Chunky Punch. Yeah, Caves Chunky Punch. We're gonna get Chunky off of Diddy here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get key 5 off of the Punch spot.
I like it. I like it a lot. Because we know it's not Rocket Barrel, so we can roll out the guitar pad. We don't have DK, so it can't be the Kasplat and Castle lobby. We can't even get into Helm. Or maybe we can get into Helm if we find like Balloon. But that seems like a bit of a reach, because that's like 2 or 3.
What Helm check do we do?
That's like 3 moves off. Like it'd be like the Gorilla Gun pad or something crazy. Like it would need to be like a Gorilla Gun pad in the lobby and like vines. And it doesn't even have to be a Gorilla Gun pad. It just makes everything weird. That'd be an insane spot for key 5. That doesn't feel likely. I don't think we have enough hints for that to make sense. But,
I agree with the statement.
And then something like a trophy flip could maybe steal you key 5, but I think that's also seems a little unlikely. We're like just too many moves off of that. I think it only makes sense for it to be the Punch Kasplat in Caves Lobby. I agree. I think you're spot on. It certainly makes the most sense. You know, stranger things have happened, and you just never know sometimes.
The only place, going back to the logic of going to Galleon first, the only place in Galleon that is logically possible for Chunky to be that you can't do right now, whether in logic or out of logic, is Diddy 5-door ship. You can do his gold tower because you have Lanky. You can do his metal. I guess it can't be a boss because of where Donkey is. So you know 100%, like 100%, unless it is locked by guitar specifically, you can get Chunky right now. So there is a world where the painting dirt or the Japes tunnel just are guitar, and I'm eating my words here, but I really feel like it's worth just like, especially if you see Japes just running to Galleon being like, let me see if I can't get Chunky and try to...
Right. It like has to be exactly guitar in Japes for it to be better to go to Japes first, probably. Because you have Pineapple and Punch. You can do a lot with Chunky as soon as you get Chunky. Like, let's go get that guy. I think that would make a lot of sense. That said, it's very easy to armchair stare at routing. All your routing options, lay them out and go. Whereas MegaPaul made his decision like 5 minutes ago because he just had to. Like,
yeah.
You got time to like think about it and stew it over, and okay, this is a little interesting.
Cram to 3-8 Lanky Chunky. Okay, so Chunky phase is a thing, and that 1 potion of Carmyle is going to be a item.
We only have 1 potion of Carmyle, so we have to. That's really interesting. It's going to be whatever we find there. And I don't think we've seen anything. Could be like you get like blast, and it's like it could be like blast atop a Cram and it's up there. It could be Doesn't seem likely to be barrel throwing, I suppose, because barrel throwing gets you to lanky phase. Maybe it is, because there's a little bit of a conflict there. Or... Okay, there's a piece of the puzzle here. That's balloon way of the horde.
Okay, so that 3-8 lanky diddy thing is not balloon for cave stuff. It could be grape, maybe?
I mean, it could be key 5 is actually... We're back to key 5 potentially being in castle lobby. Like, that's the kind of thing you need to see. You need to see balloon way of the horde in order for this to actually be viable.
There has to be an instrument specifically in the Japes peanut tunnel here, more or less.
Really?
There has to be an instrument that and also that's not logical. We need O stand, so we need to find O stand and an instrument because the splat is locked by donkey specifically.
All right,
so it has to be either trombone or guitar or charge to have that there, and we need to find O stand before all of it to be able to make that logical.
Yeah, so we moved we maybe moved key 5, but we didn't actually increase the number of moves, or we didn't actually decrease the number of moves the moves to make it logical, so it doesn't seem super likely. Not having an instrument in the painting room is always annoying. You have to like actually use your gun like
Joey Wheeler.
Person. Oh,
the giant Joey Wheeler gets me, dude. That
Lord.
Brooklyn Rage. The Brooklyn Rage.
That's a throwback. Holy moly. Got a potion for DK on Cranky here, so DK's buying a bunch, Chunky's buying a bunch, Tiny's buying something.
Oh yeah.
We're in a Kong waiting room, and then once you get the Kongs, you just run back to all your shops, and you beat the seed, and everything solves, and it's just a baby seed, and there's no problems. Amen.
I'm telling you, it's a jet. This is a Giga Jet with no issues at all.
I didn't want to say anything. I just wanted to let you marinate in that. Just think
no,
about what you've done.
I've told you before. I don't care. Is that guitar? Is that
red.
guitar? Is that
red.
guitar?
Oh my God.
Bro, that's guitar.
That's just rude. Nah, give me spring. It's spring.
Okay. So I'm right. You could have skipped this nonsense. He's just on the. There it is. 3-8. Oh wow. The move in Creme is on the spring barrel. So never mind. You can't skip spring. That hint guarantees the Creme potion, the 1 Creme potion, is on the Diddy spring barrel.
I wouldn't say it guarantees it. I would just say it's a 99%er.
Yeah. That's fair.
Okay, Shockwave
3-8 lanky.
Okay, that's interesting because that combines with Balloon pretty nicely. So let's see, Balloon, Japes Force lobbies line up.
The 3 lanky, yeah, exactly.
Or Shockwave Japes Force lobbies line up. There's not any dirt patches in those lobbies, is there? I don't think so.
There is not, no.
Huh. What have we got? Not dirt. We got Shockwave, or no, we got Balloon. Didn't we get something else? Crazy?
You know what? You know what it is? Okay.
Maybe not.
All right. I don't understand. You know what?
Pick a butt. Got him.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
You can't leave me hanging like that. It had to be done.
I feel like with all the things to key 3, and a lot of them saying 8, but a lot of them don't say 8 is the thing. I don't think it can be in hell.
Okay, that's a hunky chunky. That's like mega path.
There it is. All right, key. Ooh. Okay, so I think the path to key 3 will run through. I think 3 and lanky is the 3 and lanky is barrels, and I think that the path to key 3 will run through that whatever potion that is.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, what's weird is that we have a cave CBs to 3 and Diddy K rule, which drops the key 8. So like there has to be some sort of divergence there. Huh.
Yeah.
It's getting weird, that's for sure. This is our only potion in Carmyle, so Upper Creme didn't really have anything, but we got up there with Balloon, which is notable. That sort of like solves the waft for Balloon alone because we needed to get up there. So
it also
nice.
well, given that Shockwave is to 3-8 lanky, and that's the only potion I've seen on Shockwave, that solves the 8 part. So Balloon could just be 3 lanky, right?
Oh man, I wanted to put key 3 in. I wanted to put. Wait, okay, hang on. Hear me out. Key 3 in Diddy's Helm Room. Let's go. Or the arena in Helm. We're living the dream here. I think it could fit.
how would the Jace the Forest lobbies to 3 and lanky without 8 get there? Like what move so barrels give something for key 3 on the thing. Oh, so it would be a mini game. It would have to be
it doesn't really matter.
No.
It doesn't really matter. Like if it's because all of your key 3 paths or all of your key 8 paths also contain key 3. If it's just simply like the top of Helm, or if it's like the arena on top of Helm, then all you need is just Rocket Barrel, which is pretty much what that key 3 DK roll item has to be. Pretty much just has to be Rocket Barrel. Your key 3 is Rocket Barrel lock somehow.
Okay. I agree with you, but then what move is to 3 and lanky, but not 8? Because we have that hint.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Jape's Forest Lobbies is 3 and lanky.
Jape's Forest Lobbies is 3, 8, and lanky.
You sure? I saw that as 3 lanky.
I got a screenshot.
Okay, alright.
100%. Alright, brother is doing something weird with the textures. It is not winter on the gold tower. What is going on here, brother?
What is happening?
That's alright. No matter. Just put the chunky in the bag and...
Put the chunky in the brag.
Don't worry about it. Chunky? Chunky. Okay, we got his chin there, but I'm pretty sure that was chunky on that bonus barrel.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if it's not, we're in a really weird spot of having to check every spring check we can possibly think of, which is checks fingers not a lot to try and find guitar for Kongs.
So we got I think one of the Galleon underwater hints was just a chunky, or it was a punchway of the Horde, which isn't particularly inspiring because we know we need it for Chunky Carol.
Yes.
No muss, no fuss. I guess we're just a Gorilla Gun short of Chunky Carol, which is pretty nice. Problem is all our Chunky Carol hints are solved, so until we get another Chunky Carol hint, we're kind of in a Gorilla Gun waiting room. I'd love to have Tiny and Minnie here to be able to check the treasure chest at the same time, but we'll just have to settle for a standard gold tower look around.
Yeah, I mean, honestly. Okay, I've got it. I agree with you. If it does say 3-8 lanky in Jape's Forest Lobbies, which I guess I missed, then the Apple Rescue has guitar, Rocket Barrel is to 3 and Diddy, and then it is specifically Diddy's Helm Room for key 3. Because then guitar doesn't have to be on the path to anything else but 3, because we don't have Diddy Helm Room. Yep. And the Rocket Barrel won't be on path to anything else but key 3, and also completing Diddy phase. So that fits everything else. And then we have that 3-8 Diddy Lanky. So that would fit whatever move we get from the forest shop from DK would fit all those paths and probably be like an instrument, like... It can't be... Could it be trombone? Yeah, it could be. It said Diddy Lanky, right? So yeah, it could be trombone. Could easily be trombone, or it could be saxophone. Either one would fit the 8 part of that path. So that's my current cook. That's the thought.
Amen. Say no more. We're done. We got it. Signed, sealed, delivered. There's no way it could possibly be anything else. But, yeah, so MegaPaul opting to take the time to keep clearing out Galleon, which I like. I think you're not coming back to Galleon for a hot minute until you have, like, well, I guess you're probably coming back when you get Tiny to buy whatever this is, but that could be put off for some time, I think. So you clear it out while you can. Make sure you have to pick up as many GBs as possible because you're probably about to get Key 5 and then really want to get into Factory, so you want as many GBs as possible.
I agree with you entirely. I think that I think MegaPaul doesn't want to have to go to caves if he can help it, because remember, he still hasn't been in caves yet. So if you have to go to caves, all that time you saved doing like skipping caves is lost. So you want to get every GB here in Galleon, clear it out as you can, and then just be able to go into one of either Aztec or Factory right away.
I forgot he hadn't been to caves yet. That's like actually a huge time save. That's pretty much the entire difference between the two, I think, right now.
Oh, easily.
Because Generic is just following his footsteps, right? He got his spring, he's getting his hunky here, and then he's probably gonna go find Chunky on Gold Tower. No muss, no fuss. Off we go. Alright. Still sticking around here. What is he thinking?
He's gonna go to the He's gonna punch these guys because they're chunky, and then he's going to also go into the cannon room, get the last 10 CBs he wants for chunky metal there from that balloon, and then kill the splat. Yeah. So that's like 4 checks in like maybe 45 seconds.
Pretty good.
At math.
A shame he can't do the cannon game.
Very good.
A shame he can't do the cannon game itself, but you know, take what you get. We can skip the can
Yeah,
again.
I mean-
I'm surely orphaning that won't be a total disaster later. It's fine. we don't have pineapple hinted, so it's actually not even that bad. If pineapple did get hinted, then I'd be freaking out a little more. But like, oh well, what can you do?
Yeah.
You don't got the sauce, so it goes.
Oh right, this punch check too.
Nice.
All right. MegaPaul, you need to fix your textures, brother. that falling grate. That falling grate was the weirdest thing I've seen in a hot minute. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Just to steal your catchphrase, what are we doing here?
We got a little. He's put a little spice on his seed. What the spice is? Don't ask. We don't want any.
Oh boy. The gate is too excited for Silk Song. The void is leaking. True.
At last. Oh well, a pearl for the road. Why not?
Per orb.
Where do you think we are? Come on.
I never say it. It was just too surprising. I was like, wow, we're finding nothing on these checks. I hope the spot in my head is I hope the spot's something useful, and then it's just a pearl.
So it goes. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance, I guess, but like, without pineapple hinted, it's just kind of like it's just another check to do, and you're off for the races.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to castle. What are we thinking of castle here, Chief? I really want key 5, and I think we know where it is. Where does he think it is?
Interesting. He must have a read on something to do with Chunky here.
He's buying the 2 moves that Chunky buys here. Or he's
Right.
There's only 1 on Candy because you don't have Funky yet.
Right.
This is a move you can get immediately.
You know what? I don't hate it. It's very possible that this could like give Funky an Aztec before you come back. So, like, it's not like a super high likelihood, but it's probably greater than like 5 to 10%. So
I think it's more likely like a Gorilla Gun. Some like at best it's like a Gorilla Gun, something that's like nice to have, but you don't really need right now. Okay, Feather's actually pretty solid.
Yeah. Okay.
that does not suck. We don't have Tiny yet, but when we get Tiny, that might not be terrible. Hard to say though. Actually, I don't think we have any particularly strong use cases for Feather yet. Maybe like the caves
lobby.
Maybe the caves metals. No, because we still need to get to factory to get Tiny, which means we need key 5 first. Oh, James Forest lobbies. Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's not K-Pound. James Forest. The 3-8 lanky path part.
That doesn't really tie together with Shockwave terribly well, but I guess neither does
Yeah.
Balloon, so I don't even know.
Not as Balloon, yeah.
It could be the case
My thought
metals.
actually is maybe, yeah.
It's nice to
Case
have.
Metal was 3 and Diddy, right?
Yeah. Oh, you know, the Hunky. Ooh, Hunky does kind of line up with Caves Metals. Or, no, it doesn't. Hunky does not line up with Caves Metals. Ooh. Interesting. Hunky is not on the path to DK roll.
Correct.
Huh.
My thought is
That's probably just punch,
that
right?
it'll be
It's just punch right here, right? It's just one of these suckers.
maybe.
Caves Force lobbies. I mean, this fits like crazy well.
Nope. Aztec Metal. That's funky. That's funky. Go check Aztec first. That's funky.
No, I'm getting 2 Kongs here first for sure. I mean, yeah, maybe.
No, because one of them's probably hidden by Funky.
No, I don't think so. I think not.
All right.
The reason I think not is because we only have 1 Kong's hint and it's already solved. It was the spring for Chunky. So
I agree, but this would make the entire other Kong's path just pineapple and Aztec CBs, and we haven't seen any path hint for either of those.
I would rather.
I
I think I'd rather have DK and Tiny for running through Aztec. I don't know. I feel like this is a reasonable gamble. I think it's a totally like it's 50-50 basically, and I think I lean towards going to factory first to get the Kongs first.
Yeah.
Or try and get the Kongs first. I mean, if Funky sells them both, then it's really funny, and you just leave instantly, which is why you go to factory. You go to Funky first to confirm that.
Yeah. Especially with where you spawn. I mean, if you spawn further away, it'd be really annoying.
What you might do.
Your spawn here is 1 Kong, just 1 Kong. Okay, it's just DK.
And it's bought by Tiny, so you know you're
bought by Tiny. That blocks both. No, locks both. Locks both. Oh no, never mind. You should buy Tiny. Never mind. Just kidding.
Yeah. We're good.
Never mind.
You're 100% getting a Kong here, which I guess this is like,
yeah.
it's okay. I think what I actually would have done is I would have exited the level and re-entered, then gone production side, and then just take the warp 5 back to Funky later.
You're such a production side truther.
I think it makes a ton of sense though. You get all the chunky CBs easily. You just like get to wrap through production quickly because you know you're not turning it on. I think it kind of makes sense. And the 5, and you know you're going to the arcade anyway, and then you warp 5 back, and you're basically exactly where you left off.
I think finishing testing makes sense. I think you just walk this direction.
Yeah, there's not too much to do with DK anyway. Without, I guess blast, something to do in storage. Skirts are foolish. Well, goodbye, Megfish. All right, fair enough. The agenda is dead. Long live the agenda.
The agenda's been dead for a couple weeks now. Ever since Family Feud, I thought. I thought we were replacing the Megfish agenda with what was the agenda we were putting there?
I don't know what time warp you're in. That was not even a week ago.
Really? Oh my god, dude. I've been...
When we do this many qualifiers, everything just goes crazy, and who knows where...
That, and also I work in schools, and the work is about to come back up again, and I've been feel like I'm in a time dilation as the days have been counting down. So
the kids, the flood.
Yeah, I work in special education at schools, so it's coming.
Ooh, there's something in the treasure chest. There's a potion in that room. And the 5-door ship is dead as well, which Galleon is looking horrible. The lighthouse is dead. The outskirts are dead. The 5-door ship is dead. But there's something in the treasure. There's something in the treasure chest, so hype chest still has some value. But everything else is trash.
Maybe Galleon medals too, I suppose. But
why not? Why not? We haven't seen the boss, so. All right, well, we can buy Tiny, so off we go. Or yeah, we buy Tiny. I guess Tiny buys DK. I thought maybe I had it backwards. Whatever. Tiny's not bad to have. Especially if you're going to Aztec with her, you can like check out like after Temple doesn't suck. Yeah. We're good. We don't have any Kong hints that point to Funky, so it's pretty likely Funky's like pretty easy to get in Aztec somewhere, so I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, the shop indicators set it up such that when there's 2 Kong faces next to each other, and it's the only thing sold at the shop, my brain is just like, I have no idea what's going on here, so that's alright.
Yeah.
So it goes. If there was anything else sold at that shop, it would just make perfect sense. Generic just picked Aztec. Can we get in? A toy monster. Okay, hello. Toy monster jump scare.
Sure.
We also can't even get in.
Okay.
40 to get into Aztec. That is pretty expensive, but with 4 Kongs now coming out of factory, we're kind of good to go.
Right now, MegaPaul is only 8 away from being able to enter Aztec.
All right.
If he dumped everything.
So, given what we have, where can we run towards hinted things? We don't have the triangle for the toy monster. I think you have to check Forest Lobby Ferry. I think what's gonna happen here is two things. Either one, Forest Lobby Ferry is O-stand, which would provide a possible logical thing for Balloon, or 2, Forest Lobby Ferry is a move that combines with Balloon to be able to give you that 3/8 lanky path. Because here's the thing. O-stand is only sometimes hard required for that. If Twirl is not locked by O-stand or the moves involved in that chain, it can be either-or, right? You know what I mean? So, because it's not like it's the painting room itself, which always requires O-stand. That check can be O-stand or Twirl. Is GenericDude my routing? My king. I always knew he was the best.
He is. He's validating you.
Gosh.
Make sure to thank him. Make sure to thank him when he gets in the car.
I will immediately forget that this happened. Anyway.
I'll remind you. I'll remind you.
Really not sure on... I think it's just going to be O-stand, actually. As soon as you mentioned that, like, it kind of could have been O-stand, I think that's, like, really likely, because, like, where else is O-stand going to be? And it lines up with the shockwave path, like, perfectly. It's like, it's just pointing you to Balloon. So what can you do with Balloon? Like, pretty much nothing. Kind of sucks. I guess...
You know, what's really interesting to me is that, This is a really good routing outcome for Paul because he's, again, not been into caves yet at all. There were a ton of GBs in here, and that means his GBs are about to explode because he can buy with everyone and do all these things.
I think there's that many. It's caves. Like, there's not that many checks here. I suppose with 4 Kongs and all these and 2 shops available, decent odds you get blasting, but I don't think it's that crazy. Caves is kind of sparse. Slow going between everything, but
you have balloons, so you can get Lanky's medal here out of logic, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Or no, maybe not. No, you can't. Not quite yet.
Time to run the numbers.
No, it's 20, 15 is 35. You can do the 10 in the river 45, and then yeah, 100%. As long as you do the trick to get up onto the rocket barrel pillar with balloon, you can get the 15 by cranky, the 20 on top of that pillar, and then you can do the 10 in the river, and yeah. So 100% you can do it.
Tricky business, and
I
so
should have just trusted my gut. My racer gut said that, and then my commentator logic brain said, wait.
The problem is,
and I.
You can get Lanky's medal, but it can't be anything because we're trying to peg rocket barrel on cave CBs, and if it is there, then that would be really weird. Because rocket barrel is like, we're talking about skipping rocket barrel to try and get the medal that has rocket barrel on it. I don't know about that one, Chief. That one's a little sketchy.
My guess is actually, that the medal in caves is tinies, but
yeah, that makes a lot more sense. If you skipped, hang on, if you got the medal and skipped rocket barrel, in order for rocket barrel to be on that medal, balloon would be on the path to that medal, and balloon is not path to DK roll, so you can just throw it away. It's not like his medal. Weird math. The way that works out.
Is balloon and grape not enough logically to get it?
You need,
so 15, 20, 25, 30.
Stop. Any path that doesn't include rocket barrel includes balloon. So if you put rocket barrel on the medal, balloon has to be on the path. I'm just looking at the calculator. I'm not actually running the numbers in my head.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right, because there's no way to get it with other moves, unless. Yeah, that's right. I agree. Okay, I agree. It's probably tinies, man. It's just tinies. Or at the boss. Smile.
Oh God, can we get chunkies? What are we looking at for chunkies? I think we need like a little more barrels or triangle.
Mini would do it for the logical access to warp 3.
I actually don't think Mini does it.
Yeah.
We need a little more, I think.
Let's see here. Technically, it would require barrels to get the 5 that's under that thing there, but you can get the 5, 10, 14 there. There's 3 there for 17, 27. There's 8 there for 35. 45 on that guy right there. Oh, are you short like 5? Yeah, you might be.
I'm just looking at the calculator. You're trying to run numbers in your head. I'm telling you, just look. We don't have space to spend brain power on that. All right, we'll take a sniper on Dave's chunky metal. Like it's just not necessary. The work is done for us. Life is good. Problem is you have to.
Barrels would do chunkies because you can do the hunky ones under the big rock, but
yeah, we're like a move off of that. And barrels on what is it? Well, no, I guess Frankie can't sell you, or Funky can't sell you barrels because it's a DK potion. There has to be a single move, which kind of points back to Cave's tiny metal for like sacks or something.
We're placing barrels behind that's behind something on balloon, right? Because the 3/8 lanky thing. We're thinking.
Oh, you know what? It actually could just be coconut, and then it's DK's metal.
Yeah,
that would make a lot of sense too.
Ooh, okay.
Then all you would need is coconut to lock like blast, or no, coconut to lock bongos, and it would make sense. Which is, I mean, coconut's a really good move, so like that's entirely possible. So there's a lot of options. Our Cave's metal, we're still kind of in an uncertain state on that Cave's metal. As soon as we buy that thing off the forest shop, I think we'll know instantly, depending on what move it is.
So there was the first instance of MegaPaul seeing the 3/8 lanky face hint for Jake Forest lobbies.
Oh, okay, that was a Cave's hint. Okay, so that kind of probably is going to send him poking around the lobbies a little bit to be like, all right, what's going on here? And in fact, run straight to this guy.
Yeah. So is it O-stand, or are we getting something different like trombone here?
I think it's O-stand. Oh no, and we got an escape. Prison break. Wee woo, wee woo, sound the alarms. This son of a gun has gotten away from us for the last time!
It is a blue potion, so it could be Aztec, could be trombone.
Trombone! Okay, very nice.
Alright, I was right. So, yeah, I am going right back into caves, and I'm, oh no, it can't be, oh wait, no. Oh, yeah, no, it can't be that one. What is trombone and balloon locked specifically?
Trombone, balloon, igloo?
Because it can't be igloo because rocket barrel's not on the path to it.
Oh, true, the igloo is closed, isn't it? Huh. That is a little bit awkward.
The speedy thing on top, the
sprint cabin still needs sprint.
Yeah, the sprint cabin.
Be the metal? Is the trombone enough? Trombone helps. Balloon, grape trombone, grape rocket barrel trombone. I know we just ruled out. We had a whole tangent on ruling out.
Wait, you ruled it out for 3 Diddy, but not for something else.
You just have something else, yeah. Well, then at that point, your Galleon is like a pretty reasonable dive here. Well, oh no, wait, Galleon is not a reasonable dive here because the entire level is foolish. Silly me.
Well, except for the metals, except for Galleon metals, which would be the thing that would overlap. Hold on. No, you can just get it. Wait, without coconut. Hold on. CB calculate this for me. Without coconut, is trombone? No, you can't even get into the 5-door ship.
There's a potion. Let's keep it simple. There's a potion here on Candy. We just go buy it with Tiny.
Right.
Let's just go scoop that up and hope it's like, I don't know, grape. That'd be pretty good. Mini, Sax. All these would be awesome. Please don't be like O-stand. That would be soul crushing. It's Mini! Okay, that's good. Mini, you can run to the treasure chest and have a look at what's in there. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Love that.
Also, the treasure chest will almost certainly give you enough GBs to be able to just get into Aztec, and that's where we want to be next anyway.
Yeah,
You can take your time thinking about the combination of trombone and balloon and where to get, like, what is almost certainly barrels as a result. You know what I mean?
A trombone finishes the Lanky Carol path. It doesn't have to be barrels. Barrels could be
but not the balloon path, right? So I guess maybe it could just be balloon alone.
Oh well,
but those paths match.
But the problem is that what Cranky sells to DK is also on the path to Lanky Carol. I'm pretty sure we're just in an Aztec waiting room. Like we're just waiting until we get into Aztec, get Funky, get DK, buy whatever potion is on Force Funky, and then just see how the seed explodes. Yeah,
because that move needs to help us get the 3 and Diddy thing in Cave's metals.
Okay.
I think it really might just be coconut, right?
I think coconut makes the most sense. We've got like 10 minutes to cook before they actually pick this thing up. So like we gotta lock in and like actually get it in one. And I'm thinking coconut is our winner.
Oh,
here.
There's Galleon Slam. There's Galleon Slam.
Ah, ooh, that is the slam, isn't it? Huh. I mean, we haven't picked it up yet, but like that makes a ton of sense. It's homing ammo. Okay, thank you, game. Thank you. Very.
Never mind.
Oh, there isn't a Galleon Slam. There's a Force Slam and a Cave Slam. We the fools.
Oh, it's Force Cave? I thought it was Galleon. I thought. Oh, okay. I'm just.
We the fools.
Bro.
Okay. Number 1 seed. I'm feeling bongos. Actually, get out of here, dude. Get out of here, man. Then bongos would have to lock coconut. Which is more likely, coconut locking bongos or bongos locking coconut? Well, okay, that's assuming it's Cave's donkey metal, but I think it would have to be at that point. Ugh. 1 seed. This. Buster Brown. If MegaPaul smurfs on this lobby and steals your 1 seed, you're in trouble, kid. Just saying. It's possible.
He has 6 fairies, too. That's unreal. Wow. That's so unreal.
I mean, that's probably why he came here. He was like, yep, time to go.
Yeah.
And Generic is doing the exact same thing. Yes, a treasure chest. Give me a potion. Oh, baby. Homing ammo. That's the stuff. You got the sniper at a factory too. MegaPaul didn't, but I don't think sniper's terribly impactful here. Oh, mind the flips. Oh, there. Is that something up there?
No, it's a GB.
I guess what I'm saying is that because Generic has the sniper clear vial, he's gonna look at this and be like, the best thing it could be is like oranges for him. It's not good. Or like vines maybe. Probably not barrels. Yeah, this flip definitely is unpleasant. It's very finicky.
I don't understand why he's doing this. Is there a potion up there? Maybe I missed. I saw the dirt as just a banana. He has enough Oh no, two of his blueprints are donkey locked, so he only has 38 right now.
Ooh, just a little short. How's Generic looking? Generic is looking about the same. Looking like 37 total. Oof. Gotta find the last 3 to get into Aztec. The Aztec waiting room is brutal. Oh, 2 up here. That's nice. As long as this bonus barrel isn't horrible. We're gonna see MegaPaul.
Okay, this gets him in.
Kind of annoying, but not horrible, I guess. Nah, man, team left side for sure. The left side tiny flip, you can get up like 100% of the time. 100%er. I've got the angle. It's real, I promise. You Diddy flip truthers are insane.
That small pause after getting the fairy there from Generic was 100% a come on game with a word removed from between the word the and on. He 100% he's like, where are my bananas? Give them to me. I want to be in Aztec. I'm so mad.
Yeah, I mean, where do you go from here? Otherwise, I don't even know what else you could do. Like, maybe... Castle? Oh.
He didn't collect the GB. Yeah, Paul just left without collecting the GB.
Oh, that's awkward. Sometimes you just do a bonus barrel and then leave it for the people.
He's overheating. He's overheating. He's overheating.
He's left it for the rats.
He just did the minigame and said, actually, I don't need it.
Nah, it's
where's my... Where's my MegaPaul Giga Chad YouTube short video where he like leaves that behind and just goes, I don't need it. Bam 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 bam.
Be gone. Alright. Trombone is our first instrument that actually makes this doable. It's not logical, but it's doable at least. And fortunately for him, it's a GB, so you can dump your 4 blueprints and head into Aztec, but it definitely kind of sucks. I get the impression that, like, I think the algorithm, like, kind of makes something else successful. I guess Mini gives you a bunch of stuff to do. Like, you could go to, like, Dartboard. There's just, like, a bunch of mini checks that opened up that, like, give you the buffer necessary for the algorithm to be able to assign at 40. It's just that running around to every single mini check in the game is just going to be super annoying.
Yeah. But since you're here anyway, you may as well do trash can, too.
Love it, love it. One less dump. Because at the end of the day, we need this Aztec. I guess Tiny helps a lot too. We got options in like.
If he hadn't forgotten the GB up top, he would only have to dump Chunky's blueprint.
Japes actually feels pretty good. You can go to the Hive Tunnel area and just clean that out.
That's true.
If you need GBs at least. Generic might be angling that way, but I think he's got enough now. He's got 5 blueprints and 35 GB, so he could dump to get to 40 as well. And this is an extra one right here. Pretty nice. Alright. The Aztec waiting room. Ding, ding, ding. Your number is being called. Tab in. We got action. We're coming to Aztec. That means you, guy who has us on YouTube on the side, not watching.
It's time to lock in.
Lock in. Here we go.
But also, it's likely just Funky and Aztec Chunky Metal.
Reasonably likely, I think. I mean, we call it a baby seed, right? So it's just, it has to be, right? There's no other option. We get a bunch of hints here, too, though, so maybe we get a little extra something, something. Is this our last level? I think it is, so this is our last bit of large... I
have a theory. You wanna hear my theory? Gorilla Gone is on the Toy Monster.
I'm scared. That would make a lot of sense, though. I mean... Wait, does it? Ugh.
Yeah, because I've seen no other Chunky hints, and both Hunky and Punch are on the path to Chunky, right? For obvious reasons.
Kinda makes sense. We haven't seen Triangle. That's the question mark.
That's the pain point for that one, for sure.
Could be just, like, randomly turns up. We'll see. Or maybe our Aztec hints give us a little bit of... Give us a nudge in the right direction. Or it just, like, turns up on, like, a compliant Aztec and we don't have to worry about it.
The Aztec hint juice? Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. The Aztec hint juice is real. Doubters in shambles because Aztec just costs too much. or no, doubters, or believers in shambles.
Believers in shambles.
Aztec was
doubters up huge.
Aztec was just the doubters are just the doubters are the doubters. They're just like they're methodically playing their game. You know, they're just like, yep, I'm always gonna doubt. I'm just gonna take my money. The believers are like truly like playing with our hearts here. They're just like, I want it so bad. I need it so bad.
Vine swinging behind Shockwave 2, that 3-8 lanky stuff. So now, interesting.
The believers are the protagonists, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, the doubters are the villains?
No, but the believers are the protagonists of the story. The doubters are just robots. They're just like, yep, this is how the numbers play out. I have to doubt. The last seed, the Kongs took like, an hour and a half or whatever. I just keep doubting because the Kongs keep burying themselves. But the believers, the pure of heart, they want to believe that the Kongs will be found and that we have nice seeds. They choose to believe, and in that, we root for them. We love that for them.
Now, doubters, you listen to me. Doubters, lock in with me here for a second. They won't call you villains because they don't want you to rise up. They call you robots. They call you mechanical. That you just do what seems right and you don't have the protagonist energy. I say, embrace it. Be a villain. Those believers, make fun of their beliefs. You're stronger than that. They're calling you NPCs.
Do you want to be the villain? Do you want to be the villain? That's how you become the villain.
That's right. Embrace villainy. Come over to the dark side. Come over to the dark side with me, doubters. Don't let those believers talk to you like that.
Oh, the big bad doubters who. Hang on. Let me check the prediction results. The big bad doubters, who are the majority. I'm curious.
Protagonists always feel like they're in the minority.
Struggling against a righteous cause of the seed messing you up. Castle Candy Chunky?
That was Chunky. That was a
feather.
Yes, the thing that gave us the thing in Forest Lobby.
Oh yeah, and we totally need that, huh? We need that for that trombone, so that's already solved. Alright, thank you, Aztec, very cool. We need more juice!
Elowen, you're asking the right questions. Elowen says, why are we shooting the rabbit after Nintendo Sarah shot the rabbit? You're asking the right questions, Elowen. Come on over. They're shooting him for no reason. He's an innocent soul, and you're asking the right questions. 3
potions in this round is kind of crazy. I think we've only seen one with diving. There's like two more things in this round is to keep an eye on, I guess. Huh. Maybe that'll be a last resort. We'll come back to that, I guess. Chunky's metal, slow going, but hopefully just turns up funky and then we're off to the races. I mean, once we get funky and DK, then we got 3 more potions to buy, so there's plenty of action, even if we find nothing else in Aztec.
Oh, there's PTT, so O-Stand is definitely not path to that thing.
Oh, yep, that'll do it. Cool, we can, no more O-Stand bait.
What? Oh, you mean Nintendo Sarah, the full username? Cave Chunky Metal. Oh, wow.
There we go. We have our answer. Cave's Chunky Metal appears to be our winner as far as medals go, which, considering what we need for that, that's kind of weird, but just not going to worry about that.
Triangle would do it. Triangle would do it, Barrels would do it.
Barrels is your winner, because Barrels Pineapple or Barrels Hunky Chunky would do it. And then it just locks your rocket barrel and life is good. So whenever Barrels turns up, we're off for the races. Okay, well, the problem is
that doesn't make sense. The balloon to create
Forest Funky can't sell barrels. So whatever you get there has to get you barrels, though. Which I suppose, in a sense, that it all works out in the wash. It could be.
Oh, you know what?
That one seed is so good. It probably is Bongos, because Bongos is needed for Key 8, and then Key 8 drops off the path when you pick up the barrels, and that's when Lanky Kong falls off the path. Or that's when Lanky K. Rool falls off the path, because this guy. It makes too much sense. I hate it.
The other option for me is
whoa, big pineapple hint. Whoa, what was that?
Whoa, big pineapple hint. 3, 8.
A lot, I think. I don't think MegaPaul got it, but that was huge. 3, 8, Lanky.
Lanky did Kongs.
Monkey, Diddy, Kongs. That makes sense. Pineapple got you... Oh, Pineapple gets you funky, which gets you DK, yeah. So
that's the same path, yeah.
Yep, I mean, that just basically confirmed that Chunky Metal was funky, but we already knew that because we just got it, so life is good. And then everything else lines up because it gets you funky, which funky is the shop for the 4 shops hint, and that's where all the paths converge again, so not really much new info off that, I'm afraid. I suppose if it's some negative info off of that, like Pineapple isn't going to get you Gorilla Gun, I guess. But that doesn't really help because Pineapple doesn't have anything to do with the toy monster, I guess. That toy monster is really awkward. Fortunately, if we can get in Helm, we just get the triangle hint in Helm, and then hopefully that coughs up Gorilla Gun and the toy monster with the triangle hint. We're off to the races.
Chunky Metal is in Logic right now? No, it's not. We don't have barrels.
Not quite.
We don't have barrels or triangle. Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't think it quite is.
Mini Monkey provides 10. Mini Pineapple. This is what I was talking about earlier. So Mini provides 10. Oh yeah, there's the 2 on the 5 warps as well. Right. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. You get 10 from inside the inside the Mini by Cranky. You get 10 from the 2 5 warps for 20. You get another 10 from the balloon by Snides 30.
The 5 warps don't have...
The 2 warps, sorry. Not the 2 warps, my bad. Sorry. So that's 30 right there, from balloons. And then you get 8 from near the Gorilla Gon pad, and like 3 from near the near Snide.
The calculator...
And then you get like...
The calculator wants 5 more. I'm gonna just choose to believe in the calculator here. I'm choosing to believe in the calculator purely out of laziness. I want you to know. Like, I respect the hard work you're doing, but like I am just way too lazy to confirm any of it. And I'm toxic enough to just like arbitrarily doubt you because of what the clanker says. Because that's just the way she goes.
Look at this. Rock out here. He calls the doubters machines, and then he calls the machines clankers. This is just more evidence that LaRock is putting villainy on you, doubters. Stay strong. But yeah, I agree with you. Actually, I think you because you do need the barrel logically to pick up the rock that has that 5 under it, like on that little path, like near the spot by the castle. I think you can't quite get to 40 to 50. I think you can get to 49. I think you can get to 49 exactly.
Maybe you can swipe it out of logic. I'd believe it. I'm just looking at the logic.
Oh, out of logic for sure. You can just stand on top of it. You can just do it right now without logic. Muck barrels and where they are.
But again, I don't think there's any rush. Like, you get Rocket Barrel, and you don't need Rocket Barrel for anything. I suppose you kind of want Rocket Barrel before you go into Helm, because you want to check the Rocket Barrel stuff in Helm, but that would make a lot of sense. Like, I would really like to have Rocket Barrel in my first trip through Helm, because you would be able to clear out Diddy's room and the arena, which are pretty solid contenders for Key 3 still, which is kind of messed up.
I'm convinced it's not the arena. I'm convinced it's straight up Diddy's room, because I think that that's the only reason that the 3-8 lanky path makes any sense. That needs to be like on the way to getting. Oh, that's why the 3-8 lanky thing, it has to be the barrels, right? Because we know that Diddy's thing is to 3 and Diddy, so it has to involve Rocket Barrel and Helm for this cook.
No, if it's the arena, it requires Helm completion, and Trombone is a Helm room.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Just kidding. Okay, so that works too. Okay.
I think the arena makes more sense. Just put Key 3 there, and we're off to the races. Okay, what is this Forest Funky move? We said it like 20 minutes ago. Is this Coconut? Okay, it's Triangle. We're all wrong. Okay, awesome. I say we're all wrong, like chat was also wrong, but like statistically, one of you was probably right, which is really awkward, but I'm just going to assume you're all wrong because more of you were wrong than right, so by laws of probability, chat is wrong. Amen.
So, here's my thoughts. You go and do Toy Monster right away first. If Toy Monster is barrels, everything makes sense.
Yeah. Go for it. I think you just like have to. Because it could easily be barrels at this point. I suppose it could be like Triangle, but
Triangle does not currently put Cave's Chunky Metal in Logic yet. Because the only things that Triangle gives CDs for require either Rocket Barrel or Gone, of which we want both and have neither.
And if Triangle locks barrels, it makes Triangle always required for that metal. So it fits really, really well. Yeah, MegaPaul might be like pushing CBs here because he might be like smelling the end. And I don't disagree. I suppose I'm really afraid of Gorilla Gun now. That's the one thing that kind of scares me. But here's your triangle for Generic, and he is immediately running into the toy monster. He's like, yep, gimme, gimme. He's chasing the logic really quickly.
Yeah.
MegaPaul is up on GBs, so it might look like Generic kind of like took the lead there by skipping ahead, but if we need to get to 64 quickly, like get into Helm to find something, then... Or if we need, if we need Helm to help it anyway.
I think it'll make a slight difference how fast Gorilla Gun gets put together, because I think we're about to get given Rocket Barrel. I think we're about to get given barrels. I think we're like most of what we need is gonna get solved here.
But only,
Saxophone, we might just get a hint for in Helm, right?
The scary thing is it's only most. We still need Gorilla Gun. Gorilla Gun is the big scary thing, and we don't really have any great leads on that, I'm afraid. Like, Chunky moves seem okay. I mean, it's not here for what it's worth because Funky is not Pat the Chunky Carol. It depends on where Barrel is. You could maybe put Sax there. I kind of want to just like put it on like... What the heck is that? Oh?
That is Saxophone.
What? Okay, that kind of makes sense because we need Sax or Key 8. That tracks. So now you need to use either Sax or Triangle. You get Rocket Barrel? Oh, well, I guess it could just be... Well, Sax or Triangle to get barrels, it looks like.
I'm telling you that like we're still unsolved on Balloon to 3-8 Lanky, but Cave's Tiny Metal. Oh, you know what? I wonder is Cave's Tiny Metal barrels and then
Cave's Chunky is Rocket Barrel.
Cave's Chunky Metal is Rocket Barrel,
or vice versa, maybe.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's kind of spicy. I'm here for it. What if Cave's Chunky Metal is like Gorilla Gun or something crazy? I mean, at this point, you've got what you need. Clear out all your Cave's medals and call it a day. You don't really need to think twice about it. Just grab it all.
No.
Oh! We need bongos? We don't need bongos, do we?
No.
Yeah.
Not for okay, no.
That was the Japes potion? Okay. Get the Force potion, get the Cranger. So all we're missing is the Castle Funky Chunky potion is the one we haven't seen yet, but we got everything else. Oh. This is, very interesting, very interesting.
L, you and, like, a million other girls growing up, trust me.
Is a hint back here? Oh man, it's just a TNS. That's unlucky. Our last hint in Japes is Coconut Locked, which is not ideal.
So, okay, so I get getting GBs and stuff.
I think it's a little preemptive at this point.
Is this overheating? Because maybe he's just trying to figure it out. Like,
it's just a little preemptive because like Generic is like trying to like chase the leads that we got, and it doesn't look like it's gonna pan out too quickly. There's a world where he just like randomly pulls like Gorilla Gun and our heads explode and you're a genius for doing it, but I don't know.
If he pulls Gorilla Gun off of Jape's Tiny Metal, you know what?
Head explode. Boom.
Yeah.
Bang.
I was gonna say I retire, but I'm pretty sure I'm making the S4 tournament, so I don't think I can.
Jape's Tiny Metal's in logic with Feather and Mini, which is weird. Mini was just bought on a shop, and Feather was just bought on a shop, so, like, this would be crazy. We know Feather's Way of the Horde, but it got us Trombone, which we know to be Way of the Horde already, so no questions there. So Jape's Tiny Metal feels like a crazy cook. I'm not sold on this one. I would much rather chase the sacks we just got off the Toy Monster.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised MegaPaul didn't go to the Toy Monster at this point.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he thinks... You know what? No. This is a sax check. He's checking a sax check right now.
I don't know how you put sacks on the Toy Monster. I think there's so many better things to put on it. Like, barrels for one. Coconut also was probably
yeah,
better.
but he hasn't... Wait, MegaPaul hasn't even got sax yet.
Yeah.
He hasn't even done Toy Monster yet.
That's what's weird. Also, this is not a sax lock. Or the metal is not sax locked.
No, the metal's not tax math. I was thinking about the hive.
Yeah.
We don't have oranges.
I don't know. It's good density though, so like if it turns out that everything just like falls into place immediately, like he just goes runner and grabs everything, then he's in great shape. It's not looking like it's panning out that way.
Yeah, I think he's a little confused. Like, hold on, he's got
Back to castle, probably to go buy the shot, buy the item on Funky, which would be awesome. We'll figure out what that is. Winning moves here would be like Gorilla Gun. Gorilla Gun would be amazing to find here, so you just don't have to worry about it anymore. It's actually like decently likely to be Gorilla Gun. We're kind of running out of stuff, and Gorilla Gun doesn't look like it's heavily locked by anything, just by a lack of a hint for it.
Yeah. And obviously, actually, this can't be that because Funky's not on the path to Chunky.
Oh, true. Yeah, it can't be. Unlucky.
He's checking feather checks because he got feather horde, but has he forgotten that he got trombone off a feather check?
Could work out anyway. I mean, it's entirely possible that barrels is feather locked. Feather plus sacks, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking feather plus sacks in caves, but
Caves tiny metal, yeah. Yeah, things have lined up for Caves medals. I don't think we've seen anything off Caves medals yet. Are we getting a chunky medal here? Nope. God, this is why Caves medals were awful. Generic's been just collecting them for the last like 5 minutes.
he's doing all Caves medals, but he'll get the ones he needs for sure.
Eventually. It'll take an age, but we'll get there. We'll be back in castle for like surroundings potions too. There's 2 more here.
Yeah, and he is just pushing like a lot of GBs to go to the end. Maybe we're underestimating him and he has a solve. I just think like
if he's got a solve, that makes one of us.
Yeah.
Chunky metal, Way of the Horde, what is it? That's your rocket barrel, okay.
Bro, okay.
Simple as, which maybe reduces the odds of Cave's tiny metal, because that's sort of like, it's like a double hinted metal. You're off to the races. Life is good.
I mean, Cave's tiny metal could just be barrels.
A lot of things could be barrels at this point, though. That's the problem. Is it, like if that Cave's tiny, or we kind of need it. Well, it did kind of make sense for that to just be rocket barrel.
It could just be on either one of the 2 things, yeah.
What's weird is we have so few path hints. Like, it feels like there's not that much needed to solve the seed, and yet we're just like a little bit off still. Something's just not quite there.
MegaPaul's going into... Oh, no, he's gonna... Did MegaPaul get saxophone?
No.
His tracker says no.
I think he just forgot about the toy monster. That's kind of what it looks like.
Right.
Or maybe he didn't get that hint. Where was that hint? That was a weird hint. Is that in Japes, maybe? What is this? Rocket barrel locked. Guitar? Charge. Okay. Kind of freaky.
Interesting.
Sure.
Wait, T-Bone and Vines were both on the path that... Yeah, you have to play this.
What?
You have to play this. T-Bone and Vines were both on 3-8 Lanky.
Trombone and Vines was feather locked. There's no way. Holy moly.
Okay,
Helm Lobby with an absolute haymaker at the 11th hour would be crazy.
Absolutely could have been it. You had to play that trombone.
That would have been wild. Oh.
Okay, he's getting a saxophone. Oh, he can't. He has to do the trombone first. Alright, he's a little confused on where saxophone is.
But he gets him right as rain, so no muss, no fuss. Don't even worry about it.
God, the texture problems with the blastomatic beams are so funny.
It did. K-Rool is cooking something with white textures here.
Yeah.
Alright, Lanky Metal? I don't think this is it, but there's a world, I guess. Yep. What about Tiny Metal? I don't think DK Metal's available yet. No bongos, no coconut. I guess Rocket Barrel helps, but still need one of bongos or coconut. So generic is...
Isle Sax cannot be barrels because Krem has 1 potion.
Yep. Rule that out at least.
That would make sense with the way Hunky's hinted. Oh no! Oh god!
Wow, actually.
Yes, balloon. It solves balloon. It solves balloon. It solves Hunky, and it solves Sax.
Yeah. So.
Oh god.
What have we done with Hunky? That's kind of the $1 million question. We've done Toy Monster, which got us Sax.
And and nothing else.
Sax helps you with key 8. In theory, it would help you with the key 3 if it's where we think it is. But then you would just need to use Sax. Then you're still at the point where it could be Sax. Any Sax check could be barrel throwing. It doesn't have to be Pound the X. Because Hunky got you Sax. They're kind of lampshading each other, so I'm not really thrilled with that.
But it really needs to overlap with Balloon, because Balloon to 3/8 Lanky is still a thing.
Well, we think we know where 3 and 8 are, so I guess the Lanky Carol is the big question mark. And what have we done with Balloon? Yeah, I kind of picking up what you're putting down. Pound the X actually feels pretty okay here.
The only other potion we have seen on Shockwave is Vines. That's it.
All right,
so
I'm sold.
It seems decently off.
You've sold me. Lock in. Pound the X. Generic. Where you going, buddy? LeBron James moment.
The think dance.
I think he's no, he's thinking about it. He's unthinking about it. Maybe he's already played the pad. Or you say it's just Helm, but we actually think key 3. But we actually think key 3 is in Helm, so you're kind of like half right. We take those. But even still, you get barrels, and then you still have the problem of where's Gorilla gone. That's not good.
Oh god, if this turns into a Gorilla Gun casino, it's gonna be so funny.
It's really looking like it. Like I think we're running out of real estate here in a hurry.
Cause it can't be, if barrels are where we think it are, Gong cannot be on the Apple Rescue.
Yeah. True. Yes, that's true. Okay, so MegaPaul has course corrected. He's getting his Sax here. And he
Apple Rescue requires barrels. Barrels are not in the path to Chunky if it's where we think it is. So,
because that saxophone we just picked up is not path to Chunky.
Yeah.
Slam on Apple Rescue, either or for Slam. That is cursed. What are we doing here?
Okay, so is MegaPaul gonna just dump and go finish Helm?
It kind of makes sense. I mean, you can do it, so
yes,
why not?
Yeah.
The problem is that like you kind of want Rocket Rail on your first visit, because I think that's where we really got key 3 like pinned down like right there. So
yeah,
and we don't, and we have no backup plan, so it better be there. By the way, we haven't done any. Once we were like, yeah, key 3 in Helm, that'd be funny. We just put no thought into any other possibilities, like any other Rocket Rail check, which is maybe plausible. I'm not sure on that one. I think there's a little too much that points to key 3 in Helm for it to not be in Helm, but it just fits too much. It just fits too much.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much. And honestly, Pound the X fits a little too well as well. Balloon needs to be answered somehow.
Right. Stupid balloon.
Dude, Coconut and Helm for key 3 would be disgusting.
Who said that? Get out of here.
Oh,
of course.
No.
Of course.
You can't even ban them the Ramad. You can't even give them the 30-second timeout.
Oh my god. What are the mods doing, man? What are we... Bake them away, toys.
At least we get to listen to some really nice Toho music. Toho music.
You want to put key 3 on the Summit barrel? Maybe. I think Balloon is still a problem. I guess it depends on where Barrels is. Alright, up he goes. I wonder if he's going to play the sax pad, because he has sax now. No, it looks like he's angling straight for Helm.
Yeah.
It's tough. Like, if we think it is Pound the X, that's insanely hard. And on top of that, Gorilla Gun is its own problem, so... For all the the fuss of barrels. It's like, ugh.
All right, chat, get up, stretch, get yourselves a drink. We're gonna be in here for the long haul. I'm gonna get myself a drink. Cause MegaPaul's doing Helm. Generic's going through Aztec. We are lost. We are a little lost. We're a little lost. Remember to stretch, drink some water.
I think Generic's just
stuff.
Generic's picking up. I think Generic's just picking up any GBs he can run into, and then maybe like also just doing other stray stuff in the meantime. Could be like picking like easy metals or something. I think you've got some moves in the form of scouring hints, right? The surroundings could turn into something. I don't think Blast was hinted. Blast was a freak of splat. It would be a little bit psychotic if a free move turned into something very important. Speaking of Blast, here he goes in the Llama Temple. Good lord. Can you even get in here? With Feather exactly. Wow. We don't have Grape or Balloon, or we don't have Grape or Coconut still. Sheesh. This is one of the scary things about casinos, is because we think we have like a pretty decent solve for barrels, which could be totally wrong for what it's worth, but because we think there's still something to solve for barrels, if you think it's a casino and just start doing random stuff, you might discount the stuff that is hinted because you're like, well, hang on, negative information means if I think this is already solved, I don't need to worry about it. But it actually is your answer. It can get kind of spooky, and it can like make things worse. Like being able to read your hints is like really important. Also really hard. Tough stuff. Do we have all the hints? I think we're missing like 1 or 2. Coconut locks like up to 3 hints, I think. So like coconut would be the big one. The big item to find. As far as information goes. No idea where it is. Up to 4. I'm not sure where the factory TNS is. Grape locks 1 for sure. So yeah, there's a little bit of information floating around that could be useful. Fairy and Helm might have barrels. Actually, yeah, barrels could be easily somewhere in Helm. We just need to like find a way to solve Balloon plus Sax, which could just be the end of Helm. That actually does fit. And then key 3 is like top, like, the arena on top of Helm. That would be wild. Do we find the TNS in Forest? It's at the top of the mushroom, so we know that there is a hint over in the owl tree area if we find Grape. Big if, though. Alright, let's see. End of Helm? Would we just, like, have barrels here and life is good? That'd be great. We'd still have a Gorilla problem, but, like, Gorilla can't be here for what it's worth. Oh yeah, let's put it on a boss. Why not? Why not? Any potions here? Is he junk? Oh my god. Is that barrels? Yes! Yes! We're free! Nice pull. That is like a huge help. That helps so much because now you don't have to worry about pound the X. Life is good. We needed a way to solve Sax plus Balloon, and it turns out the end of Helm is the way to go. Boy wins this seed? I don't know, buddy. Go find Gorilla Gun and tell me and come back to me. You got time. Boot it up. We have no idea where it is. Good luck. Barrels behind Helm completion would likely make all key 8 pins also path the Diddy. Yes. Well, that's kind of one reason why we're thinking that, like, well, no, I don't think so. All your yes, your key 8 hints are all pathed to, well, no, not necessarily. I don't think so. Hang on.
That's definitely not true because we have balloons to 3-8 lanky and not Diddy.
Yeah. Which, wait, doesn't that like ruin the key 3 and, or no, wait, doesn't that ruin the key 3 and Helm angle? No, it doesn't. No, I'm stupid. It's still there. It's still there. Trust.
Yeah, because the saxophone is required to get. Are we sure it's on? Are we sure it's on the actual Helm arena and not, say, I don't know?
Could be Diddy's room. I think
it's Diddy's room.
I think it could be Diddy's room, and that also makes sense. But
Yeah, because I think
No.
that saxophone would and trombone would have to be to Lanky and Diddy at this point if it was the
No.
the arena, right?
We're worried about key 3, so, and they are path to key 3, so key 3 is definitely there.
Oh, that's true.
Also, did you see that barrels on the Helm Fairy?
Yeah, I did.
It fits perfectly. That's pretty nice. I was a believer in Pound the X, but I shouldn't have been. You all lied to me. How dare you?
Sax, T-Bone, and Balloon, all the three makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, because the other helm instrument, the unrelated helm instrument rooms also are path to 3, it kind of makes me think something post-helm completion plus rocket barrel means it's exactly the helm arena. And Generic has a chance to pull that out.
Yeah.
And MegaPaul just scooped up his rocket barrel off the hinted Cave's Chunky Metal, and he's like, yep, let me just go scoop up key 3 and helm, and life is good. And then...
Well, what if...
And now we have a problem.
What if it's key 3 on... Oh, no, okay. I guess it has to be the arena, right? I think?
Yes, it has to be exactly the arena. Otherwise, we're in, like, big trouble.
Okay.
Something is on the arena for sure. Maybe it's, like, Coconut on the arena, and then Coconut is just pointing you to some random location in the world. Good luck. Coconut wouldn't be terrible, because it gets us more hints. I wouldn't actually hate that. It's a little awkward, but I wouldn't hate it. Specifically because Gorilla Gun is missing. If Key 3 was the last item, I would hate it more than anything else in the world. But because we're still missing something, bit of a problem. Alright, he's checking Diddy's room first. I don't think it's here.
It's not here.
Force with a Lanky.
Fungi Force, Lanky for guitar. Hilarious.
Actually didn't know that. Interesting.
It's not a rabbit race? Amazing.
Rabbit race. Could be his... I don't know if we saw his medal. It's not the attic. I don't know. Just put the key.
Truth.
Put the key in the bag.
It is. Okay.
Money. Shockwave showdown. Thank you very much. All right. So.
It's gone now. And the only hints we have to Chunky have been literally the Chunky moves.
Yeah. So we can rule out a couple things. It's not triangle. It's not rocket barrel. It's not trombone. It's not shockwave.
Barrels.
It's not pineapple. It's a lot of stuff.
Not barrels. Not.
Yeah, not barrels. Not balloon. Not sax.
It's not spring.
No, it could be spring.
Oh no, it could be spring. Never mind, just kidding.
Oh. Yeah, that's not great. That's for sure. Let's see if we can figure out.
We have bought all the shop potions, and Funky is not to Chunky, so only the ones that showed up in Candy and Cranky can count. No. Gone's not on Rabbit. We're thinking Guitar's on Rabbit.
Could it be? It's not barrel, so I actually don't. It can't be the worm, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, honestly, the apple could be a slam, and then it could be like an either-or slam thing for like blue slam stuff and blue slam levels, so I think it's worth getting. It won't be, if this is a slam, it won't be red slam, but I think getting at least one slam is worth doing.
Could be like Donkey Number Game, I guess. Ugh, that'd be gross.
It could be coconut locked and be up in production.
I'm a little hesitant to go too many moves out of the way. Because once you start getting to that point, then it's like, okay, so 2 things are unhinted, which is like a little more of a reach. I love the chunky minecart check. It's not here, but unfortunate. Barrel throwing for generic, so he's all clear on helm. He's had a look at everything. Picked up his key 3, picked up his barrels, and now we go to... Oh, buddy, what are you doing? Who's gonna tell him? Fortunately, Chunky Face is not first. You save your progress, so like it's not wasted time. But he's just got...
Yeah, no. Honestly, I think this is cook time for generic, right?
What is that?
He says, Chunky's not first. I can do some K Rool phases. It's something that I need to do to finish the game, and I can look at my hints I have written down to see what is and isn't there. It'll give you time to like figure out what your exact negative information is before you start doing things. I think this is a really good call.
Where was Grab again? Grab was... I forgot.
Oh, I forget. It was like...
I'm trying to see if you can rule out production. Probably. I mean, given that Coconut isn't hinted yet, I think it's decently likely that it's not Coconut. Oh, BFI. Okay.
Right, it was BFI.
It's possible.
Mini, so yeah, Grab's available.
Could be Mini. Yeah, we can't rule out a ton of stuff. We're ruling out some pretty powerful stuff in the form of like rocket barrel, trombone, triangle, pineapple, but not too much else. It's kind of unfortunate. MegaPaul is opting for forced
we've seen
metals.
factory chunky.
Forced metals and the like, kind of. I can dig it.
I feel like that people have taken to the idea that if it's a casino, go forest first, and I think that's what Paul is doing.
Why is that? Why forest first? That seems weird. This is just level 1 for one thing, so it's entirely possible that's it. That's the other heuristic.
People have been people have been saying that forest has like all kinds of either or stuff, and you should just go to forest first. I saw a lot of people talking about this after a recent thing. I don't know if there's a lot of sense to it, but there has been some thought on it.
It smells like confirmation bias. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't even see what the worm potion has. He didn't even do the worm, did he?
Well, no, it's not on the path to chunky.
Yeah, but it could be the slam. That's what's scary. Like, imagine if that is a slam and you need the slam. That would be like totally messed up.
CG on Forest Tiny Metal!
Whoa!
Go get your hints! Go get your hints! MegaPaul, just run and get your hints right now!
Whoa! Big pull on that. Holy smokes. That's like the most information you could possibly get. There's two.
We know.
Two in the Lighthouse?
We know that for a fact. Yeah, because here's the thing. We know that we have vines now, so you can go back to Galleon and get 2 hints in Galleon, whether they're on the vines or coconut.
You know what'd be great?
You can, you know there's one in Japes, and you know there's another one at the top of Factory Production, because the boss portals in Japes and Factory were on the Hive Tunnel and testing areas, respectively.
Factory's a little slow. I think I'd go back there last.
Yeah, definitely, but like,
it's kind of annoying.
And you know, I don't even hate what Paul did just here. Paul's like, I'm gonna finish out this area of mills first before I just like bail. I don't want to like leave this behind here and have just like done it, you know?
Picks Japes first. You know what would be great on a revisit to Galleon? A slam. A slam would be great on a revisit to Galleon. It would be a shame if you left one behind in Forest, potentially on the worm.
Yeah.
That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Imagine your hint tells you. Imagine your hint tells you it's like. Okay, there's so much foolish stuff in Galleon. Maybe that's why I didn't go back there. But imagine if it tells you it's like Factory County game. I think that's like the only like either or slam that's like it could be at this point, unless it is coconut, which is messed up.
Production, yeah.
Yeah, but it would have to also be coconut, which I'm trying to lean against right now.
Okay.
So maybe the slam isn't that crazy to go for it. This also just doesn't even have to be a slam. This could be like rape or something weird.
I know that. What was level 5 again? It was Galleon, right?
Galleon
so
Factory or
slams
blue
don't
levels.
matter.
Every slam check in Galleon is
Factory.
foolish, so we don't even need to worry about it, which is kind of funny. Alright, hint. Big money, big money.
VAT 1 potion. We haven't seen that yet.
That was Twirl. We haven't seen it.
Oh, we have? Okay, never mind. Just kidding. VAT's dead. That's good. I mean, it's not the hint we want, but 2 more hints in Galleon. Go, 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 go.
Oh yeah, I think you go to Galleon. Even if it does kind of like suck a little bit, you definitely go there. Where's he going? He's going to Aztec? Get this? Oh, we got this.
The hints in Aztec. What are we doing?
He has Twirl.
Oh, yeah, he forgot Twirl. Yeah, he forgot it was in there.
It was on the, like the splat in the tunnels, right? I think.
Yes.
Okay, well. Or maybe he's checking his moves. Did I get something here? He's like, where did I get Twirl? Oh, I got Twirl there. Yep.
Yeah, he sees it. Yeah,
Fail.
okay, yeah.
That's
he
what
was following this and then, yeah.
That's what the menu's for. The best time to recognize you've made a mistake is immediately. Like, that's like optimal.
Yes.
Like, well, the best time to to realize you've made a mistake is before you've made the mistake. The second best time is as soon as possible, and we'll take the second best time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the splat. That's crazy. I mean, I'm trying to discount coconut here, but like, I feel like you gotta like look at him. Maybe he played an instrument earlier or something.
Is he checking surroundings 3 potions?
I like that.
He's checking
You like that? Oh, he doesn't have the sniper that Generic got off a factory medal or something, but like, I don't know about that one. That might be a little sus. It's not rocket barrel, so it's not gonna be here.
Factory chunky metal was sniper.
Right. It's not rocket barrel, so it's not gonna be that check. Oh. I don't hate the surroundings dive because it definitely looks like something is in the tree. If this is it, it's kind of psycho. It could be... No, it can't be tree sniping because pineapple is not the chunky K rule. So if you see if you see something in Chunky Tree Sniping, it's not that. But it could be DK Tree Sniping.
Yeah.
That would be like psychotic, because that's like 2 or 3 steps removed from logic.
Yeah.
Did he miss that? I think he might have missed that. That's not good. Yeah, he missed it. Alright, another lap. Lap 2. Bro, you can't post the view bot copy pasta, man. Danger, danger. you're trying to be collateral damage here, man. You gotta watch out. We got shooters in the mod team. You gotta be careful, man.
Oh my god, he did. Oh my god. What is that?
Oh my god.
Grape?
Okay. That's another hint. Great. Why not? I mean, there's still another potion, isn't there? Unless there was like an ammo belt or like an instrument upgrade that we missed.
Yeah,
I think we did.
Ah.
But
This is so cringe.
Grape isn't terrible. It's another hint. So I mean, MegaPaul is just like running to all the right stuff. It's just I think think there's better stuff he could be running towards. It just so happens that whatever he chooses to run towards is correct. So maybe I'm just an idiot and we should just be following his lead. I think Generic is in full casino mode. He's just full clearing check bosses. Don't worry about it. Just come over.
Sarah, I just want to remind you that the first person to say the word jet in this whole seed was you in the chat. So just a reminder before you start throwing stones.
Hey, don't mind it. Don't mind his 10% me. I'll mind his 10% you. You gotta be careful, buddy. I'm blasting.
Oh my god, he's got guns!
Blasting!
Cat, run. Hide.
Alright, 2 hints in Galleon. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. There's basically nothing else in Galleon that's interesting, I don't think. Aztec shot. That's the worst foolish hint of all time. Alright. Love that. Love that for us.
Season 5 petition, remove shop foolish hints.
Rest assured, we're working on it. The hints will get their facelift. Castle CB is actually kind of useful, but not incredible.
That's kind of a useful hint, yeah.
Not that great. I mean, it rules out like Castle.
You go forest here, right? You go forest here, right?
He's going forest. All right, here we go. One more try. Information.
And then you go. Then you go factory and you climb up production, right? Look, I'm just gonna say this. I'll say this once. It is in a pure casino like this where you're sure there's something else like that, and also production's like fully there. You always want to make sure you get every hint, because if there's a single hint that says, hey, this is actually a solve seed, not a casino, you want that. You don't want to be the person who didn't get that.
You know, MegaPaul ran by the worm again. And Generic also in full clear mode still skipped the worm anyway. Maybe they just hate the worm, I guess. It's crazy. Alright, there's no way Gorilgon is here, by the way. Like this is a 0%er. This is coconut and grape locked. There's just no way it's in the owl tree. I will lose my lunch if that went down, because that would be insanity. We would be like 3 unhinted moves in a row. It would be an insane chain. The hint could be good. Spring barrel.
Okay.
That's
All right.
funky. Unlucky.
I saw myself a waft and I was like, Isles, what? And then I was like, ah, it's funky.
No dice. Gorilgon is nowhere to be found. It's almost certainly just lightly locked, so you can probably just like start ruling out almost anything.
Yeah.
Production. There's another hint on production. Pretty good to me. I like this slam check here with Tiny. That'd be pretty good. Arcade is live, but again, arcade would be like unhinted stuff. That'd be a bit of a problem. Doesn't seem likely. And unfortunately, chasing the info doesn't seem to have panned out for MegaPaul in this instance, so Generic in full clear mode could well just run into it randomly.
Potion cannot help you, but knowing what it is can help you know to not check checks with it.
Forgot that was Monkey Port. Yep, it's definitely not that, because Funky is not... MegaPaul and got that. Monkey Port isn't, or Funky is not on the path to Chunky Carol, so it ain't that.
I genuinely don't even mind. Like, if you see like a potion on a shop that you know 100% can't be it, buying it costs you 20 seconds, but it also like lets you know more things it can't be, right? And if you get something like enormous that like might like a gun, for example, like Generic doesn't know that we have all 5 guns at this point.
Right.
But if you got like a gun like coconut or grape, you could get more hints, and then also you would know not to check any coconut or grape checks, which you can skip a whole bunch of logic for in a lot of cases. I think it's just right to do.
Yeah. It could be on arcade. I think it's just like so unlikely. That's another one of those would be 3 unhinted items, which is crazy talk.
Yeah.
It's much more likely we are exactly 1 unhinted item, and that 1 unhinted item is Gorilla Gun. Womp womp. It could be in the sense that like we don't have any information about grab or coconut or Gorilla Gun, so it just could pan out in such a way.
Did I say that Generic was missing a hint in Aztec?
Yep. Got them all.
No, okay. No. Okay, good.
Go on, hint,
Not
top
that
of
it would-
prod. It's possible. That's the last thing we haven't seen.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, that's what we're hoping. Wishful thinking, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, wishful thinking is the only kind of thinking that we're allowed to have right now.
That's true. I'm with you. I'm hoping too. I'm wishing too. Prod's the best density play. Problem is we don't have a slam, so we can't like do anything there.
Yeah, no slam, and
Metals aren't bad,
also the biggest issue is that is 3 separate unhinted moves for that. It requires mini to get grab and also coconut, all not hinted, not passed, nothing talking about them anywhere in order to have something be there. And then also slam too. Slam is the 4th unhinted thing. Technically you get slam hints, but no paths to it, right? So it requires 4 unpathed items. The slam's a little easier to become unpathed because of either ors, right? So
there's a bunch of CBs up there. They get you Tiny's Metal pretty trivial. You get you Chunky's Metal.
Yeah.
You may not even need to do it though. You may not even need to go up prod to get those medals though. I think Lanky's probably does, but yeah.
Lanky's always requires coconut and grab. It's coconut grab and O-stand or coconut grab and grape. The other ones all have ways not to get it.
I'm transcending laziness by not even looking at the calculator.
Not only am I not doing math, I'm not looking at the calculator either. I'm just we're vibe metal routing.
Chunky's is in metal with in logic with just triangle and punch. Donkey's is in metal with just coconut. In logic with that. Diddy's in logic with just spring, and Tiny's in logic with just feather. So it is the only metal that hard requires coconut and grab is Lanky's. The other one, there's other ones that can require it, like without feather, you want coconut and grab to go up for Tiny's. Without punch, you want coconut and grab to go up for Chunky's, but that's not the situation we find ourselves in.
The tricky thing with trying to like either or this with slam is that it really depends on where the position of the slam is in caves. If the slam is rocket barrel locked, it causes a lot of problems because rocket barrel is, let's see, rocket barrel is triangle locked and so is Sax, and Sax locks barrels. So in that case, you would have, if it's in the igloo, your rocket barrel would be path to Chunky K roll. So I don't think it's in the igloo.
Paul has already gotten the galleon hints. I'm pretty sure.
Rather, if your slam is in, no, if your slam is in the igloo, your triangle would be path to Chunky K roll. I'm pretty sure, because it would lock both slams. It would lock both barrels, and the theoretical slam in the igloo would be a rocket barrel, which is messed up. But
I'm pretty sure isn't Vines just the boss? I thought we got 2 hints on the shipyard and 2 hints on the the igloo side. Isn't the Vines one just the boss?
Must be, yeah. Unfortunate. It's fine.
I know we saw 2 hints on Lighthouse. I'm wondering if
wait, no. There was a cactus.
On the shipyard side.
Cactus was
Cactus was boss. Oh, then yeah, there's definitely a Vines hint here.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Okay.
Hopefully he remembers that.
I'm loving Generic just like vibe casinoing. Just like, yeah, I'm just gonna play the game. Just do everything. Whatever. It's a reasonable strategy. Maybe it saves you some mental effort, mental overhead. Just like, yeah, I'm just gonna play the game and find it when I find it. Because like it doesn't take you like an insane amount of time to clear the game.
Okay, there's the Vine Scent. He'll get this.
Here we go, here we go. Let me check the display while we're here. Vines was 5-door temple?
3/8 lanky, only because it's
Oh!
It was
Oh, we got
there
it!
it is!
Japes Metals and Generic is here!
He's doing them.
Oh my god, we found it! We actually got it!
He already did tinies. He already did tinies and ditties.
Is it the boss? Could it be the boss? Oh my god. We're actually bailed out by the vines.
And he did chunkies too when he came back here to get he at least shot the 3 balloons.
Oh man, this is...
JCD Metal? No, JCD Metal is gone. JCD Metal's already gone.
This is the kind of casino that gives you heart palpitations, where it's just like, oh my god, it was hinted the whole time, and I just didn't get the hint. That's where Vibe Casinoing goes wrong. This is... Generic's not going to be thrilled. He's going to get the medal here. He's not leaving without getting every medal here, but he's going to be like, are you kidding me? It was hinted the whole time. Kind of a play to your outs, I suppose. If you played to all your hints, because I guess Vines is a little tricky. That was chunky 5-door temple. Yeah, never mind. You're always checking chunky 5-door temple. I don't think anyone's missing that. But if you play your outs,
you spawn right next to it, and you need to get the medal anyway, so you just go in for the density and the two balloons.
Okay, problem. Okay, which Japes medal is it? Does DK's need anything? Oh, coconut or vines. Yeah, so Generic can get it. It's just gonna be climbing a lot of trees. DK's
but
medal seems
we've already done chunkies. We've done DK's, chunkies, tinies, and ditties. The only medal I think that he doesn't have is lankies, but then I think maybe he even has that. So it'd be lanky or boss right now.
Oh, lankies is weird too. Lankies is really weird. Pretty sizable either or there. Oh man, is it actually the boss? That's diabolical. Let's get a puff toss for the road. Here's the boss. Here you go. Wait. Generic has definitely been in the hive area, which means he either checked the boss or didn't check. He either checked the boss and is dead, or he didn't check the boss and is going to explode.
He didn't check the boss.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Wait, he's going back. He's going back. Stop the presses. He's saved. Which means we won't have a race to the finish here. And Generic already has a K-roll phase done. Or yeah, he has a K-roll phase done. He doesn't have the info, but he doesn't need the info. If you get Gorilla Gun, you're done. Like, who cares? There it is! There it is! I think this is going to be enough for MegaPaul. I think Generic is like a little bit slow to get into this boss, and I think that's going to put him in the lead.
Yeah, puff toss for the road. Oh my god.
Maybe. Yo, look at that boss portal right there. It's so tempting. It's so tempting, brother. It's so tempting. The boss portal. Go in. Yes! He's free! Holy moly, what a crazy hint. This is gonna be I think this is gonna be really tight. It's gonna come down to your puff tossing. Wow, all of a sudden we've got a nail biter at the end. Shout out to all the people who actually watched the whole casino and didn't just skip to this point of where we found the item. I'm calling you out. Calling you out. I'm not gonna name names. But if I see in the YouTube timeline there's like a bump like right about as they're fighting puff toss, I'm gonna I'll know. I know. You've been caught. You skipped ahead. What's the damage? The damage was this Gorilla Gun hint was in a horrible location, and we only got it super late. Generic doesn't even have it. He just randomly found this, so he is just popping off right now.
Crazy.
The Gorilla Gun hint was the vines.
It's crazy that one of these people went around and found the hints. Mind you, he kind of did the galleon hints and forgot to do a galleon hint, so there's that. And then the other one did not find the thing to give him hints, and they are both in the boss at the same time, high-fiving each other.
That's crazy. Now it's worth noting, Generic has a K-roll phase done. This is really close. Like,
yeah, this is, yeah.
He's beaten Lanky phase already. So what remains is Chunky phase into Diddy phase. Holy moly. You plan on watching this again in full amen.
MegaPaul, don't you dare die. I swear to God.
Oh my god. Watch it like 6 times. Give us the boost.
Okay, alright, we're good.
like, comment, subscribe. Amen. Doing the Donka service. You will for your vanilla bosses propaganda? What are we doing here? Look, man, I'm just gonna love it. There's a lot of fill problems with bosses. Bosses cause a lot of headaches, more than you think. And it basically stems from the fact that in the vanilla game they have the keys, which means keys are, you might have guessed, kind of important. Causes a lot of problems. Alright, here we go. I think Generic has the lead still. Because he basically ran straight to the boss. I think he's back. This is crazy close. Holy moly.
Oh yeah.
I transitioned to my recline state for the casino to chill out, but now I have to, we gotta lean forward, lock in. Lean forward, sit up, lock in, here we go. Just like that, look at this. Slip number 2, I think, for Paul. So he's like half a phase behind, maybe? Wow. What a finish. Oh, well, okay.
He got uppercutted, you!
Chunky backflip choking the race. Oh, no, man. Oh, don't do it again, man. Don't do it again, brother. Now he's a lot less than half a phase behind. He's like a chunky punch behind. Oh, boy. He's backflipping anyway. He's crazy. My hero.
God.
He's the hero we needed, but don't deserve. Oh, he also had Diddy phase done. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. He's like a whole phase.
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought only did, I thought Diddy phase was last. All right, never mind. Yeah, he smoked him. All right, GG. Good one. All right, I made that up. That's hype. It was so long ago.
I think Paul had this if he checked the Galleon Vines hint when he was in Galleon for hints the first time.
Holy moly, he just backflipped like 3 times. Bang! Now, he did choke the sub 2, but that's a time of 2:008. 2 hours and 8 seconds. A GG. That is good for 7th place in the lobby. Your winner, none other than one Charles Jarls. We keep saying his name. That son of a gun did it again. A 141.06. Pretty good pace. I take it he got the Vines in. He's off to the races. We'll see if we can track down Generic and have a chat. Alright. Hello, GG's.
GG's!
Did you enjoy your casino?
We gotta do something about coconut, man.
Yeah.
I regret to inform you that your hint you were looking for was the Vines hint. It was there the whole time.
Oh, okay. That actually explains why everyone finished before me.
Yep.
Or, you know, why the top times are 140s.
Yeah, coconut was
now I know I know the question that must be asked. Generic, why did you go into K. Rool when you didn't have Gorilla gone? Why'd you do it?
Just wanted to do the phases, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was right there the whole time. Is that I just thought for some reason the first path I got was 3/8 Lanky Diddy, and for some reason I just auto-completed that onto everything else, even though that is decidedly not what it was.
Oh, dear.
God.
All right, so your hints were just kind of scuffed. It was like, all right, we vibe, I guess.
I just decided to be my best Yu-Gi-Oh player and have reading comprehension, you know?
Big time.
I understand it.
Oh wow, I got in right before everyone finished.
Yeah, I was about to say.
What the heck?
So for what it's worth,
yeah.
because you had those phases done, MegaPaul entered K. Rool before you did, but you still won because you had the phases done already. Yeah, made a big difference. And somehow in this time, and MegaPaul finishes with a time of 2:02:01 with a 2-minute difference. We managed to squeeze in 5 people in between. That is 13th place. Placing, for what it's worth. For what it's worth, placing doesn't really matter so much. It's your time relative to the leaders that matters. And that's a GG to MegaPaul.
GG's, MegaPaul.
GG.
That's
What a mess, huh?
That's a brutal hint. We were terrified
Yeah,
of
that's a tough one.
We were terrified of Grogan the whole time, and yeah, it turns out we were right to be terrified.
Yeah, it's a shame that hint. Should have got that hint, but it's okay.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there.
Me too.
That's the way she goes.
Yeah, there's a honestly the difference between the two of you in that way is it's generic. You didn't find coconut or grape, so the only hint you could go back for was that one. MegaPaul found coconut and grape and went back for the other hints in Galleon and just forgot to do the vines one.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
That stinks.
I kind of forgot about that guy too. You pull coconut off of Forest Tiny Metal of all things, and it was like, wow, that's so much info. That's huge. Surely that's where our information is. And then coconut got you grape. It was like, oh man, more info. This is awesome. And it was the third door. We got Monty Hall.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I felt like I was behind as soon as I got the sax hint. For some reason I put stand on the toy monster because we got balloon on the hill in Japes. And then I saw that little micro hint and didn't feel so good.
Yeah, O-Stand was weird, but because Twirl was in such an easy spot, it kind of turned into an either-or pretty quickly. Once you get an Aztec, but Aztec was so late to get to that you can't really pick it out that easily. Kind of a mess.
It was rough castle in the beginning. I was embarrassed, and then I think I had a fall.
That coin did some heinous things, but everybody gets one. It's fine. Works out.
The coin was that was not nice, to say the least.
Listen, on Restream, I've been ejected by the guy at the way bottom entrance. I've been ejected off the level, so like Lorax says, we all get one.
Yeah, pretty exactly.
Right.
Per game. I suppose the corollary is that everybody needs one because that just keeps happening. Can't keep
About that key 3 in barrels though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was just running around with the sax and I was like, what do I use this for? And then eventually I ran out of things that were in Helm and I just kind of thought to myself, is it inside the Llama Temple? And as soon as it wasn't there, I thought, oh, they want me to logically double dip Helm.
Yeah,
oh.
It was... Well, kind of yes, kind of no. I don't think it was a double dip. It didn't have to be, rather.
Well, I mean, I didn't know where Gone was at that point.
The barrels was...
Going the barrels, right?
The barrels was kind of diabolical. We had pegged Pound the X, because we were like, okay, we need to solve balloon and sacks for barrels, but it could be, like, a whole bunch of stuff, but, like... It didn't dawn on us that the Helm Fairies could have it until, like, we're clearing Helm, and it's like, wait a minute, it could just simply be there instead of, like, Pound the X. I don't know when they're ever coming back to Pound the X. The answer is never, apparently.
Yeah, the problem with Pound the X is what's Trombone for?
Trombone... Was Trombone hinted? Lanky Kid Rool?
Trombone was hinted. It was 3/8 Lanky.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Oh,
What do you think you need Trombone for, buddy? You need it for Lanky Kid Rool.
Yeah, but why is it on 3 and 8?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Key 3 is its own...
You need
a separate mess. Yeah.
Yeah. So key 8, you need to beat the end of Helm, and key 3, in order to beat the pad up top, you need to be able to turn off the Boss-O-Matic. So Trombone turns off the Boss-O-Matic.
Yeah.
It just so happens that Trombone is the point where, like, well, I guess you happen to need for barrels, but it didn't necessarily have to be that way if it was Pound the X, right? If it were Pound the X, Trombone would have just, like, split off there quietly, and it would have still worked out, I think. Just weird. There were, like, just a few options for Pound the X, and because you, like, ran by it a couple times, we were like, and it still worked out.
What about... Wasn't Feather hinted Waff?
Yes, it was.
It was, yes. But it's
What was that
Waff
for?
Trombone. The Trombone was in Japes Forest Lobby.
That's not right. That's just not right.
Yeah.
You got it. I saw you checking all the I saw you checking all the feather checks, and I was like, he forgot that you got Trombone off that. 100%.
Yeah, you bet I did. You bet I did.
And also, it's also way the horde for the boss in Japes too.
Okay, I got a question for you guys. Do you all just, like, hate the worm? Why did you skip that guy? I feel like that was a very reasonable spot for him.
So
Barrels
the reason I skipped him was because I knew where barrels were the whole time. Or at least I kind of figured... I didn't know where barrels were the whole time, and then barrels were the last thing I got, so it's just like, he can't be anything.
So, riddle me this. What about the slam that's in Forest? That could be the slam.
Probably is.
That's what's scary.
True.
Like, skipping it when it could be a slam feels like a little... I don't know. Like, if it's on
donkey number game, if like Gorilla Gone ends up on donkey number game, the seed is over. You're never winning that one. Like it's just, oh, that one's deep fried. That one's gonna hurt a lot.
I mean, at that point, you're going to be hearing from my lawyers.
Yeah, that would be real bad. Although it does it would greatly depend on where the slam in caves is, and we have no idea where. I don't know. I don't think we know where that one is. It's probably like Rock Barrel Lock or something at this point.
It just feels like in this, I discounted it because it feels like in Season 4, if something is a casino, it's usually Spear 0. And obviously this was not a casino because it got a hint and I was just dumb, but...
Even still, like, that's like a pretty easy medal. Like, it fits the bill. I wagered the DK medal. Or, no,
Yeah.
the lanky medal. Or, no, the boss. The boss. Oh, God, it was a boss. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the power.
I guess
Yeah.
technically it's Featherlock,
Yep.
but whatever.
The point is, if it's unhinted casino, it tends to just be something related to the medals.
yeah.
Oh, hey,
So
would you look
agree.
at that? The apple is the slam.
Son of a gun, it is the slam.
Oh, see?
I guess you guys just knew. All right, fair enough. Y'all are locked in. Well done. Speaking of locked in, I believe, Generic, this is your last qualifier for points.
Yep.
Paul, you got another one? You got another one chambered up. You
Got
got
one more.
go run around that one.
I'll be there Tuesday.
All right. That is our last qualifier. Qualifier 15. Tuesday. That just doesn't ring. Just doesn't ring very well. Tuesday evening.
No.
15, be there or
Better.
be square.
Don't
Yes.
miss the Donkey Kong 64 Mower X. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. 9 p.m. Eastern.
Don't miss Donkey Kong 64 Season 4's final race. Who will make it? Who won't? Be there.
And then we'll have a
or
whole
be-
lot more when the tourney kicks off, and they're all 1v1s,
True.
and you get to watch people crash out in real time as they realize they have to finish the seed because their opponent isn't done yet. Ah!
Which medal is it?
Guitar is on Rabbit Race. Let's go. Smile.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Good for you, Ash. You deserve that.
Right?
Where's the
Yeah, he can have a useless instrument.
wait? The bean is
You
in.
want, look.
The bean is in Diddy's room in Helm. Are you kidding me?
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Good peek,
It's locked forever!
No way.
I put it in jail. I put it in jail, gang. I put it in jail, fans.
Okay,
I
hang
put
on.
it in jail.
Our source on this one is Mike Champ. Are we sure on this guy?
It's true. I did it. I looked.
Oh my god. I guess I just like missed it when you were looking. Holy smokes. That's crazy.
It's so funny.
Silly me.
It's ridiculously funny.
Well, that'll be a wrap on this seed. This very funny haha seed. Stinking, blinking, Gorilla Gone, Japes Boss, Puff Toss got us again. But
I swear, if I had a nickel for every time Gorilla Gone has ruined a seed for me. Not even a seed, a qualifier.
it just keeps happening. And it will continue to happen, and we love it anyway. Here we go. Number 15 will be in 2 days' time. Lock in. We'll see you there. Thanks for watching, team. Make sure, if you want to keep an eye on what the tournament will look like, what the bracket might look like, you want to come down to discord.dk64randomizer.com, and all the information's there. Exciting times. Good stuff to be had. Fun. Generic, Paul, thank you for playing.